Manelli lies.
All right, is it showing up for everyone on Twitch? I think, yeah, it looks like it is. I think so. All right, well, are we? Okay, yeah, it looks like it's good. All right, well, welcome everyone to the finale. Congratulations to the Final Four. Mitchell, Ryron, Steve, Tay, congratulations. We're almost at the end here. We've still got, maybe I'm not on Twitch yet. Oh, there I am.
You're on Twitch.
Okay.
Yeah, you're on.
You're all Gucci gang.
All right, cool. All right, so we're still at a 50-50 split here with Redemption and New Blood, which is pretty interesting. Two Redemption players, Steve and Mitch, and two New Blood, Ryron and Tay. It'll be interesting to see if Redemption wins or New Blood wins at all. How many?
Or if no one wins.
10 right now. Or if no one wins,
we're all losers.
I don't know how that would happen, but I guess anything could happen.
Don't challenge Steve. He'll figure out a way.
If it's not in the rule book, it's not illegal.
True.
Oh, God.
I could add that to the rule book right now.
Someone has to win. It is now dictated by the rules.
All right, so let's just get into it because I expect it's going to be kind of a long night because we still got we got one person to eliminate before we hit the final three. We had 3 people essentially to eliminate today. So let's get into the first executive competition of the night. Reminder that this is Final Four, so there will only be one person on the board, but you don't have to put yourself on the board. So if you win executive, you can put someone else on the board and put yourself at risk if you want. You'd also be giving all your executive powers to whoever you put on that board. All right, let's start this competition.
Somebody should do that.
I mean, if you're offering.
Someone has told me they considered it before, and I think there was a valid strategic reason for that. But I won't say what that was.
Can you reveal it in the
in the reunion, yeah.
Nice.
Well, it wasn't Trey, so.
All right.
Anyway.
I almost put that on the board instead of general. Sorry, I had to copy all the rules for this. But essentially, this competition is going to be a word search, okay? So, but it's going to be with some twists and turns to it, okay? So, let me just start putting the rules here. So, the word bank of the word search is going to be, I'm going to give you a category, and you can only, you're looking for the names of players that match that category. But there's going to be other players in there that don't necessarily match that category. If you highlight any name that does not match the category, then you can't win. You're ineligible if that's what you send in. Okay? So you have to be careful. You have to make sure it's right. Because there are going to be other names in there. And you're going to have 5 minutes to do this word search, and you're going to have to send it in the public chat. Okay? The other thing is, usually I don't usually say it, but it's usually like kind of frowned upon if you like send an answer then delete it. It's fine this time. You can send your word search in, and then send a second one in and delete your first if you want. Okay? The earliest one that appears on my screen that you send is going to be your final answer. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Is it just one word search, or is it several word searches that we're doing?
Just one word search.
Okay.
So the winner will be whoever has the most correct word search, so the most correct names. Unless someone has like a bunch of correct names but has a wrong name also, because then they're just ineligible, right?
Gotcha.
So, and if it's a tie, then it's whoever sends their word search first. Okay? And that's going to be
Gotcha.
based off of my screen on the stream, just to be clear.
Yes.
Oh, we got to clear the prize right now. All right. Let me send. There's more rules here. Crap. So just a minute. Okay, here's the rest of the rules. Just so you have like a textual basis of the rules. If you have any questions, let me know now. Thank you, Isaiah. Thank you. He just resubbed for 2 months. Thank you so much, Isaiah.
Oh, does that mean there's a new season coming up soon?
There might be. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I'd say expect one soon. I'd say expect one soon. But you heard that. You didn't hear that from me. All right. All right. So tell me if there are any questions in the rules. I'm gonna just send in the category, and then I'm gonna send in the word search.
Okay.
So if you have any questions, any concerns, speak up now.
I don't play right because I'm outgoing.
Yeah, Ryron, you will not be playing. Sorry.
Okay. That's all good. I expected it. I was just asking to make sure.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Thank you for asking. All right. I'm assuming everyone's ready then, and I will send that. The category is board members in the double bloodbath. So you're only supposed to highlight people that were on the board in that double bloodbath. That whole episode. And let me send the word search now. And the word search should be sending now. It's loading. There it is. Okay. 5-minute timer starting now. I'll open up here for anyone watching the stream that wants to. Thank you so much, Jesse. Jesse just subscribed with Prime. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All the subscriptions, everything really helps me out so much. Thank you. Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, so while we're waiting on them, any questions in the Twitch chat? Anyone? Any discussion topics? No one's talking yet in the Twitch chat.
They're busy.
No, you guys are busy. I'm talking about the Twitch chat.
They're busy.
Oh, they're busy too?
Sure.
Hi, Michaela. Hi, Kath. To get the buttons, I'm doing good. How are you, everyone? I mean, maybe if we get to the end of the hype train again, I don't know. Let's see.
Do we have to do multiple of these, or is this it?
This is the one word search. Hey, everyone. Hi, Ashley. Oh, we got a hype train. Plethora just subscribed to Tier 1 for 2 months. Thank you so much, Plethora. Yeah, we got a hype train. Oh, we're already at 94% of level 1 hype train. Well, I'm actually kind of surprised. I felt like, I guess 3 subs. 3 subs will get you there. That's awesome. Thank you everyone so much. Sorry, Michaela, if I sounded unenthusiastic. Hi, Michaela. Hi, Ashley, my wife. Hi, Rachel. Oh, I stand BB Can Victoria so much. I just caught up, really, on BB Can, but Victoria is my favorite. Ryron, thank you so much. Ryron just gave 300 bits. Can't play, so I'll pretend I'm a viewer. And we got to level 2 of the hype train here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Level 1 is complete. And we're already at 11%. Oh! Ashley sent 100 bits, said, go Final Four, we love you. Thank you so much, Ashley. Are these just emojis or are they bits? I think just emojis. Yes, the finale tradition is during the final speeches, if you send bits or anything, I'm going to be interrupting your speeches. Plethora just sent 100 bits. Awesome Final Four, rooting for everyone.
Of course
Paul
she is.
Paul just highlighted his message. Victoria can step on me. Interesting.
Well, I mean,
No one has sent in anything. But you've got 45 seconds to send in your word search. You've got 45
what
seconds.
if we send in the wrong? What if we send in a wrong answer?
If you send in a wrong answer, you can't win. If you highlight any of the wrong names. Okay, we got one. We got one answer here. We've got 30 seconds. 30 seconds, and so far only Mitch has sent in an answer. Steve.
Fine, I'll send in something.
All right. We got 20 seconds. Tay has sent in her answer. We got 15 seconds. I mean, everyone sent in their thing, but you can send multiple and delete. So I'm gonna give it the whole time. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is time.
No.
So let's check out these word searches. Okay, let me look at my solution just to make sure.
By the way, Tay is actually in there twice. I didn't highlight her twice. It
Well, it's
looks
'cause
like
of
we all
Tay and
highlighted.
Tay and Teo.
No, there's
Tay and
another
Ty.
Tay in there, but that's fine.
Okay. I keep
we all
getting
picked
added
the
in the
same
chat. What I miss? Oh my gosh. Steve gifted 10 tier 1 subs and I missed it. Thank you so much, Steve. That brought us all the way to level 4 of the hype train. Thank you so much, Steve. That means so much. Helps out so much. Thank you. Steve, not the most recent winner. Season 2 winner. Kyle's the most recent winner. Thank you so much, Steve. Okay. Now let's go back to his words. Ryan just sent 300 bits. These are for Steve Mo. Sorry, that was a reference to one time I accidentally said Steve was the most recent winner, which is incorrect. So my apologies to Kyle from when I said that a while ago. All right. Mitch got 9 out of 10 correct answers. There are 10 correct answers. So far, Mitch is in the lead. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Guys,
6,
this is Lennon.
8. All right. Steve has 8 correct answers out of 10.
I did as good as I could.
And let's see if Tay is able to beat Mitch. Tay also, let's count one more time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got 9 out of 10 correct answers. But Mitch sent his first. So Mitch, congratulations. You are the Final Four executive. Michaela sent 100 bits. Be honest, is Kyle your least favorite winner because he's mine? No, I have no favorite
Oh,
winners.
Michaela. It's 100 bits. You have to answer it.
Right? No, I have no least favorite winner. I don't pick favorites.
Okay.
Rachel said Kyle is my winner, highlighted it with channel points. And Kath just says, let's go Mitch, highlighted with channel points. And Rachel just said, hell, MF, yeah, Mitch, with 100 channel points. Michaela sent in 100 bits, said, let's go Rat King. Paul highlighted his message, Mitch got that fresh cut, and that exec win. Plethora, 100 bits. Mitch with a lot of H's. Thank you so much, everyone. We're at level 4 of the hype train here, but almost at level 5. We're right at the tipping point there. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay. So congratulations, Mitch. You are the Final Four executive. So let's. I'm assuming you're taking. Yeah.
It's really easy. I'm taking myself. It's really easy. When I put the message yesterday for anybody to reach out, whoever wanted to talk to me about the rankings, somebody did immediately, and I made a promise. I keep promises. So Stephen Rye will be under review.
Stephen Rye will be under review. Okay. Steve.
Good luck on the VP, guys.
Thank you.
And everybody. I'm sorry, everybody.
All right. Plethora, or we already did Plethora, but thank you so much, so for 100 bits. Ryron sent a bunch of bits. Good job, Mitch. Ashley sent 100 bits. Yay, Mitch. All right. Let's go to the VP competition. So everyone will be playing. Here is how it will work. I'll stream it on Discord because, just so there's not really much of a delay. Where'd you go? There you are. Alright, and let me change it here too. Okay, so the names are kind of scattered around because we still have to determine the order. Here's how this is going to work. This is vaguely familiar to, like in Big Brother, the chess competition. You're all going to have turns, and you can move up to 5 spaces. Let me just send the rules in the chat. 1 second. You can move up to 5 spaces. You can move. This was a question last time that I should have clarified earlier. You can move in a staircase motion. All right. You can't move diagonal though. You can't move diagonal unless it's your only option. Okay. But you can go like down to the side, down to the side, or down to the side, down. You can do whatever you want as long as it's a horizontal, as long as it's a combination of horizontal and vertical movements. And you can move diagonal if it's your only option. Okay? So 5 moves. Every space that you go on will leave a trail behind you. Okay? You cannot go on a space that has a trail already. Okay? So you can either move up to 5 spaces, or you can create a wall. And you can create that wall within 2 spaces of you. You can't go any further than that. So you can't go, when you're moving, you can't move onto a space with a trail, and you can't move onto a space that has a wall. Okay? Once you have no moves that you can do, so you could be stuck, but you could still make walls and stuff, right? Once you have no moves that you can do, then you're out. Okay? Does that make sense? And I'm gonna send
Mm-hmm.
the rules in the chat as well. Okay. But here's how we're going to determine the order. Just give me 1 second. The order is going to be slightly decided by the public. The first 2 players will be decided by the public, and then the other 2 will be random. Okay? So it's going to be. So get ready in Twitch chat. I'm going to be sending a poll in a second for who should be the first player to move. You only have a minute to do this poll. Just give me a second. Sorry, my thing is not loading. There we go. Okay. Thank you so much. Kath just gifted a tier 1 sub to Trey. Thank you so much. And we just got to another level of the hype train. Thank you so much. We got to level 4. No, we've completed level 4, so we're now on level 5 of the hype train. Alright, new poll. All right, the poll is coming in Michaela sent 100 bits. I'm emotionally scarred from this comp. Thanks, Red. Sorry, Michaela.
That was everybody
right.
but Steve Mo.
Yeah. All right, the poll should be up soon. Yep, there it is. So you have 1 minute to do this poll. 1 minute. It is in the Twitch chat. So who's going to be the first person to move on this comp? You can also pay bits and channel points to contribute to the poll, get extra votes in the poll.
Yeah. Wow. Is it an advantage to go first or not? I don't even know. Why are people voting me?
I think it is a slight advantage, but
Oh, do they know that?
I don't know. All right, Steve, you are officially going to be moving first. So let me put your name over there.
Okay.
Okay. New poll coming in for who's going to be the second to move.
AK in
All right,
real
new
money?
poll's up.
Because that's a lot.
They can pay for extra votes, but the first vote's free.
I see.
It looks like, well, right now Mitchell is way in the lead. But we do have a full. We still got some time left. If the person you want to go second is behind, you can put some bits in and try to get them ahead.
Put some bits in. It's not going to change, even if like Michaela spends $100,000 on somebody else right now. This is fun. Let's do more polls.
What is happening?
All right. Amen contributed 20 bits, and Steve contributed 4,400 channel points. Thank you, Amen, and thank you, Steve. All right. Mitchell will be moving second, and for the last two, we're just gonna do it We're gonna do it random. All right. So.
Why does Mitch's name look like it says witch?
It's this weird font.
I mean,
I don't know.
Scarlet,
Is it wrong?
Okay. Okay, just did the randomized list. Ryven will be going third, and Tay will be going fourth. So, man, I've had to flip everyone's direction here. All right. Before we get started, are there any questions on the rules? Or should we just go for it?
I think I got it. I think maybe, probably.
All right.
Love the confidence.
I'm the embodiment of confidence, okay?
If you have any questions, concerns, speak up now. Otherwise, we're going to start. All right. That sounds like we're starting, unless I missed something in the Discord. I don't think I did. All right, Steve, what would you like to do first?
I get to move 5 spaces, which means up to 5 moves, right?
Yeah. Yes. Up to 5. You could move just one. You could not move at all. Well, no, you can't. You can't not move at all. So you have to move it from 1 space to 5 space. So, or make a wall. So if you wanted to make a wall, you have to do it within 2 spaces. So you can make a wall here, but you couldn't make a wall all the way over here, right?
Here, can I move? Can I move 1 over and then 4 down?
Yes. So 1 over, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, like that.
Sure, I can't see it on there, but I trust your counting abilities.
Okay, it should be on the Discord too. It's streaming on Discord,
Yeah.
so you don't have to.
Oh,
Yeah. So like that. That's correct, right?
sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Mitch, it's your turn.
Okay. I will go. I'm going to do a staircase. So left 1, down 1, left 1, down 1, left 1.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that.
Yes, please. Thank you.
No problem. And let me. Okay. That's weird. I accidentally changed Steve's color. All right, Ryan, is your turn.
I'm gonna be doing a staircase, right 1, up 1, right 1, up. You know the drill. Staircase like that.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, Tay, is your turn.
You know what? Just do the staircase up towards the middle.
Okay, do you want to go to start to the left or go up?
Start to the left.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that.
Oh, hey, Tay, we're like BFFs. Look at us.
All right, and that's correct, right, Tay?
Yeah.
Okay. Steve, back to you.
Um. And I. Can I just move? Uh. Can I just move one to the right?
Yeah.
That's what I'll
So
do.
it's right there. Okay. All right, cool. All right. Mitchell, it's your turn.
I will go. Left 3 spaces and down 1.
I don't think you can go 3 spaces, but you could go 2 spaces to the left.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. 2 spaces to the left and 1 down.
Okay. 1, 2, and 1 down. Okay. So like that, correct?
Yes, thank you.
No problem. All right. Ryan, is your turn?
Okay, so I can go up to 5. So can I do like a? Let me. It's a bit easier if I can just show you. Can I do something like this? I made a screenshot, but it's not popping up. Oh, I'm drawing on it. Give me one second.
Okay. No worries.
Okay, I'm putting it into the general chat. Like, is this a possible thing that I could do?
Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, you can do that.
That is what I would like to do.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Tay, is your turn.
Okay.
I don't have much I can do.
I think Ryron just won, but we can play it out if you.
Well, you can play it out. I mean, there's still a chance. There's still. I mean,
Can I just go down 1?
yeah. Because you can create walls and stuff too. Okay.
Yeah, but we can't create walls to stop Ryron. So.
True.
And
All right,
Ryron can just keep
Steve.
moving one space at a time.
Mm-hmm. Steve, it's your turn. I mean, you can use your turn to forfeit if you want. That's another thing that we did that last time. So if you want to use your turn to forfeit, you can. Otherwise, we're going to keep playing.
Well, I will move down diagonally 1.
All right. All right, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can build a wall, right, Red?
Yeah, you can build a wall, so you're not out yet.
Okay, I will build a wall. Move your thing down one space. Where's your little?
Wait one
You
second.
keep moving it. 2 over and 1 down for me. 2 to the left and 1 down. A wall right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second. So right here.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Ryron, it's your turn again.
I would like to move up 1.
All right. Tay.
I guess left 1.
Okay. Steve, back to you.
Well, then can I build a wall just above the other wall?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do that.
All right.
I will build a wall above that wall.
Okay. All right.
I love
Build the
the
wall.
walls and
Build the wall. Build the
So-
wall.
Just to confirm,
Mhm.
I could go up a diagonal, yeah,
No.
with
Um,
one move.
no,
No,
you
no.
can only do a diagonal if it's your only option.
Okay, right. Okay, so I would like to go to the right.
Okay. Tay, it's your turn.
You could have built a wall though, and then it would have been your only option.
Why would I do that?
Because it's still a move.
Can I build a wall anywhere, or am I like too far from any of the spaces?
You could build walls, but only like in your area. It looks like. So
Okay, then just move me down.
okay. All right, Steve, back to you.
Well, can I build a wall then behind Tay?
Like right here.
Sure.
Yeah. All right.
All right, why
So that's
not?
correct, right?
I mean, Ryan's still gonna win, but I'll still build a wall.
Okay.
I'll build a wall 2 spaces above me.
Okay. So right there. Okay. Ryan.
Up 1.
All right.
Because the chat is
Tay.
interesting. I can tell.
That's what.
I'm sure the chat cannot figure out who's possibly going to win.
Yeah, I know. It's a nail biter. You can use your turn to forfeit if you want.
I'm not forfeiting. Fuck that. If you're making me play this out, I'm playing it out.
All right.
Can I just obviously move 1 right?
Mm-hmm.
You could build a wall.
I'm not within 2 spaces of an. I'm not going to build a wall where I can go.
All right, Steve, your turn.
Oh, I'm bored of walls. I guess I'll move to the one space I can move to.
All right. Mitch.
My last move will be a wall next to the wall in the blue area.
Okay.
That's the last one.
You could still do.
Oh, can I do?
You could do these two are still within your radius.
Oh, cool. I'll do the one to the
Wait.
left then.
You'll do this one.
Yeah, that one's good.
Okay. Ryan.
Going to the right.
Yeah, there's only one way you can go.
I mean, Raren, if you want to make it even more epic, you may as well build the wall behind you.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, good. If you
You
want
don't
to
gotta
keep
tell
torturing-
me.
If you want to keep torturing us, please.
All right,
You
Tay.
guys can absolutely forfeit.
No. Quitters? We're not quitters.
Tay, your turn.
Wait, can I build a wall like 2 spaces diagonal from me?
Yes,
You can,
prolong
yes.
this. Prolong this.
Yeah. Let's build the wall.
Okay.
Build the wall.
How dare?
Build the
How
wall.
absolutely dare you?
Just give me a second. All right, right there. That is within your
Yeah.
range. Okay.
I just
Steve.
wanted to be included in building a wall.
Yes, isn't it fun? Oh, it's my turn? Oh, I'll build the wall beneath me.
Okay. And I believe that will be your last move.
Well,
But we'll see. We'll wait till it gets
my
back
last
around.
move was approximately 7 moves ago.
Yeah. All right. Mitchell, your turn.
Above the blue, a wall.
Which one? The further right or the
Um,
middle one?
The further right.
Okay. Not that it really matters, but Ryrie, your turn.
I'm gonna build a wall above me.
Okay. Tay, your turn.
I'm gonna move to the right.
All right.
Hooray.
Steve, it's back to you, and you're officially out.
Ooh, I told you going first was not an advantage. You should have told the chat that.
All right. Mitchell, it's your turn.
My last wall, please.
Okay, I think you actually have 2 options now. You have
Oh.
where Steve was, and
Okay, I'll go where Steve was then.
okay.
Yes, prolong this. Prolong this.
This is gonna, yeah, this is very.
No, this is my favorite.
This is much longer than it needs to be, but I can't. I mean,
I mean, Ryron could do something stupid and move 4 spaces down. You
I know.
never know.
exactly, yeah.
Can
So
you
that's
imagine?
that's why we got to keep playing it out.
We never know. Anything is possible in this game.
So Ryron, is your turn.
I guess I'm going down 1.
All right, not down 4. Shoot.
No, absolutely not going down 4.
All right, Tay, it's your turn. I think you only have one thing that you can do.
Can I build a wall next to the other one I built?
Wait. Oh yeah, you actually have 2. Yeah, you do have 2 options there.
Rip,
So,
Tay might have just won.
let's see. Right there.
Yeah.
All right. Mitchell, back to you.
My last wall, please.
Yep. Oh. All right, Ryan.
I'm going down 1.
Okay. Down 1.
I will say this ended up being closer than I anticipated, so that's
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tay, your turn.
Build the wall, Red.
All right.
Build the wall. Build the wall.
There it is. Mitch, it's back to you, but you're officially gone. Nothing you can
Dead.
do. Ryron,
I think we know what I'm doing.
yeah. And Tay, it's back to you, and you're officially out. Which means congratulations, Ryron. You are the VP winner.
Thank you.
Welcome. So I'm assuming you're gonna be saving yourself.
Yes.
All right. Just have to confirm. Honestly, you don't really
Oh,
even.
do something crazy. Do something crazy.
All right. Let's make that official here. So you're saving yourself, right? Let's just make it official. So Mitch on the board. Steve and Tay are now officially under review. That makes the voters Mitch and Ryron. So it's time for the vote. Let's give it 5 minutes on the vote. I mean, it's the final vote. So we'll give it 7 minutes. All right, 7 minutes for the final vote. If it comes in before then obviously we'll keep going.
Rage -12 isn't even on like the top 10.
All right, while we're waiting for the votes, how's the chat doing? I hope I didn't miss anything. That competition was a little more
Send
involved.
bits. Send bits.
Oh, you were talking about scores. We definitely had new records for lowest score yesterday, or not yesterday, Thursday. That's pretty crazy. Well, I mean, theoretically, the record so far of what we know. Cass said, wait until I come back and get a -60.
Kath, if you come back, you're starting at -60, and you have to get up.
Okay, we do have our votes. They are officially in, so let me cancel this timer.
Is there a jury chat where jury members are drinking in? Asking for a friend.
There is a jury chat and a jury voice chat. Looks like actually there are some jury members in the voice chat. All right. Here are the results. By a vote of 1-1, we have a tie.
Mitch,
So,
you know I said it was gonna be chaos from here on out when I survived that bloodbath.
Of course.
Jesse sent 100 bits. I missed this. Make it a tie. Expose those scores. And you predicted the future, Jesse.
I'm sorry, I couldn't let it happen. I needed it to tie.
All right, so let's calculate the scores. Let's see. I just gotta plug a few things into the Excel over here, but not much.
Was it season 2 that every vote was a tie?
Season 2, not every vote, but the majority of the votes were
Not my
tied.
vote. I did not get voted out in a tie in season 2. They wanted me the fuck out of there.
All right. All right, that should be everything with the scores, I think. No, not quite. That's wrong. Okay. That should be everything. All right. All right, we're starting with Steve's score. So Steve has a score of 18.97, so pretty much 19 points.
Wow, quick clarification, is that higher than Plethora?
That is higher than Plethora. Yes, that's higher than Plethora.
All right.
I believe so.
Congrats, though. I think T's probably slightly higher. When I guessed T's score, I guessed higher, so we'll see.
All right. Well, we'll see in just a moment. Tay has a score of 29.
Whoa! Damn, girl!
That is, I mean, that's the highest score we've seen so far. Which means, unfortunately, Steve,
No
you
worries.
have been eliminated.
Send me to the jury chat. I have a fun jury question. Be ready for it. Please have a legitimate answer for it. It is a legitimate question, just like it was last time. It's a different question, but please have a legitimate answer. And knowledge is power, so my blacklist is going to be private.
Okay.
Have fun, figure it out. Peace out.
All right. Thank you, Steve. All right.
Oh my god.
Let me just add.
Wow.
Michaela just said 100 bits. I love you, Steve. You were entertaining. Jesse 100 bits. Steve was robbed. Shady but robbed. Plethora sent some bits. Congrats, Tay, Mitch, Ryron on final 3. Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
You guys, woo! What a final 3. Iconic!
I know, right?
All right. So I'm going to be plugging this blacklist, but while I'm doing that, please send in your final rankings These are not weighted as heavily as the other ones. They're only gonna they can only change the score by up to 3 points in either direction. Usually it's 9 points, but it could be enough to change the results. After those rankings, the lowest score will be eliminated. Cat sent some bits. It was so pretty. Sienna sent 100 bits. Go Tay, so excited for you. And Rachel highlighted a message, go Rat King and Tay. Cesar sent 100 bits. Congrats, with a bunch of exclamation points. All right. Yeah, send in those final rankings to me. And actually, let me see.
I'm seeing some Ryron hate, and I just want to say, don't do that.
No one hate on any of the players. Ashley sent 100 bits. That's total score is great for you for your image and reputation. Image with the star emojis and reputation with the little squiggly line. All right. Let's plug in these scores. Does not make sense. Ah, I might need this. Okay. Plethora just sent a bunch of bits and said these are for Ryan. All right.
What's up, buddy?
Look at him. He's so cute.
Oh, yeah.
Him, her. I don't want to misgender your cat.
He's a boy. This is
Okay.
Lennon.
Hi, Lennon. Oh
Named
my
after
God.
John Lennon from the Beatles. He's a little fluffernutter, and I fucking love the hell out of him.
It's adorable.
Thank you.
Steve just added you to jury. Okay.
Well, Rye, good luck.
Good luck. We know Tay's making it.
She's making it, yeah. Let's see, who will be sitting next to Tay? I would just like to say I am the king of the redemption. I'm just going to wear that crown very
Okay.
happily.
You are the final redemption player. Jesse sent 50 bits to say throw Steve in the jury chat. I did just do that. Sorry, that was a little late on that. Let's see. Okay. All right, everyone. We have our results.
Oh boy.
The final rankings are in, and whoever has the lowest score out of the final 3 will be eliminated. So, let's get to that right now. All right. We just revealed Tay's score, so let's reveal it again.
Probably went up already as well.
Let's see your score, Tay.
She's gonna break 30 now.
I mean, that would be great. I would live for that.
There it is.
Wow,
Yep, 30.
dang. Congrats.
Amazing.
That's a funky fresh score.
All right. Who should we do next? We'll do Mitch next. All right. Mitchell has a score of -10. All right. So that means that officially, Tay will be in the final 2. And now it's between Mitch and Ryan for who
Oh boy.
will be leaving in 3rd place.
Good luck, Mitch.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
Good luck, guys.
Did copy it. Did. And Ryan has a score of -17.
Dang.
So, unfortunately, that means Ryan, you have been eliminated from Black Market,
That's
and are
okay.
now part of the jury. But you do have one final task, which is a blacklist. You can send it publicly or privately. You do still have to do it because in the case of a tied jury, it's going to go by score.
Well, that was not very hard. Tay, you've been my number 1 since the beginning. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right.
Whew.
There it is, everyone. We have our final 2. Ryan, I will add you to the jury now. Just give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Ryan, for playing. And adding you to the jury now.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you. All right. Congratulations, Mitch and Tay. It's now time for final speeches and jury questions. So, Michaela sent 100 bits. Rat fucking King, I'm so proud of you and I love you with my whole heart. Michaela sent another 100 bits. I love you too, Tay. You're a queen. Cesar sent 100 bits. Queen Tay. Did I miss any other bits? Paul highlighted message said congrats Mitchell and Tay. All right. So Let me give you. That really matters. There we go. Which were you? Sorry, 1 second. I gotta add some new roles to you. And for some reason I can't find your name in your image. There we go. Oh. That's gonna be confusing. Alright.
I just want to say real quick,
Yeah.
Tay, I really appreciate you following your word, and I'm so happy we're both here together.
Yeah, this is like honestly iconic.
Like,
One new blood, one redemption.
it's wonderful. So happy right now.
Yeah.
Just a moment of happiness before we dive into the chaos again.
Yeah. Jury, if you could join you join the stream chat, you can listen in, and I don't think you can speak yet. We'll let the jury speak for a little bit, and then yeah. So let me change that setting real quick. Roles, where'd you go? We'll let the jury speak tonight. Oh, shoot. Jury can now speak. The jury, you should now be able to speak. You may have to.
Oh, what
Better.
is up, is? I
What's up,
am
everyone?
back and
What's
ready
up,
to
everyone?
talk shit. First of all, shout out to Rach. Please don't do it.
Don't do it. Shoot. What's up, everyone? If you're in the, if you can't speak yet, you're on the jury. You might have to disconnect and reconnect. I don't know. That might be what it is. Good, but all the jury should be able to speak now.
Congrats, guys.
Congrats, guys.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can't believe you guys let Tay get this far.
Listen, this is all I wanted for Tay.
32?
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm gonna make that score my new header on Twitter.
As well you
Just
should.
let's all also take a moment to publicly acknowledge that even though there were more episodes, my score is better than Beth's.
Yes, public acknowledgement of that, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Because it shouldn't have been.
All right.
Where's the rest of the jury?
I don't know where everyone is.
Bailey?
Where?
Bailey's
That's
neighbor.
honestly the most important person. We want Bailey.
Who had the over-under on Bailey being late?
I don't expect Bailey to show up. She has not responded to anything I sent today. So, remember that if a juror does not show up, it's based completely off a blacklist. So we might be getting a lot of blacklist posts today.
Awesome.
So, let's see. I'm just trying to contact all the jurors real quick, just in case there's any that are just unaware. Did someone just join in? I think someone did.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, we got Nathan here now too. All right. Well, we're just gonna start. If any juror has anything to speak their mind before we get to the opening remarks, I guess, please do so now. We'll give like a minute for this, but unless everyone's kind of gotten what they wanted to say out, then we'll move on. By the way, if you send bits, I will be interrupting any speeches. I'm going to be, I'll stop them in their tracks, and these are the final speeches, and I'm still going to be interrupting them. So if you want that to happen, send some bits, subscribe, cheer, do whatever. All right. It sounds like none of the jurors have anything to say right now, so
I just want to say congratulations to the final two, and I never expected either of you to make it this far.
Exactly. Me either. Thank you, Isaiah.
all right.
I did. I had faith.
Oh, I keep doing that.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, Brandon.
Don't get red kicked off the Twitch though. With
Oh
your
yeah,
copyright
yeah. Don't.
infringements.
Please don't play music because that could be bad. All right. So that was funny. Jesse sent 25 bits. I don't have permission to speak. Jesse, you should just disconnect and reconnect. I don't know if you did. Let me just real quick.
I didn't dress up for this. I didn't know we were.
I dressed up.
Oh, I dressed up for this. Look how sexy I am.
What's up? Congrats, guys.
Thank you,
What's
Jesse.
up? Oh, AirPods are dying. Crap. All right. If the jurors don't have anything to say, I'm gonna turn that permission off, and then we will get into the opening speeches. Oh my gosh, this is the worst. I keep accidentally joining the voice.
Can you guys hear
channel.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm unfamiliar with the game, and obviously I was the first out.
No worries.
Is this where we're asking the final twos questions now, or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
about
So.
the team?
Before we get to the questions, we're going to let them give opening speeches. So while they're giving opening speeches, I'm going to turn voice permissions off for the jury. So, all right. So that should be official now. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
So, Red,
Okay.
when you do that, it doesn't affect things until people leave and come back. So it's just better if everyone who's not the finalist to mute themselves.
Yeah. Or you can also go to finalists. If you go to the actually, just stay here. Finalists, go to. You should have a finalist voice channel as well. Go to the finalist voice channel, and then if you want to listen to what the finalists are saying, you have to watch the stream. And yeah, give me 1 second on that. So do you see the final two voice channel?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So you just want me and Tay to go there?
Yeah, just go there, and then you're going to give your opening speeches, and then we're going to go to questions, and then that'll be it. So then
Okay.
we'll go to the vote.
Sounds good.
Oh, Bailey's here. Oh my gosh! Wait, I got.
Hey, that's from everyone, I guess. Now they can talk shit about us. Is it on the stream? Which is on the stream?
Oh, this is exciting. Bailey is here. Still on.
I don't know.
Okay, wait. We got to go back to Bailey. And let me change the permissions one more time, just so Bailey can say something, real quick.
Just gonna have to leave and come back after you
Oh yeah,
fix it.
Bailey, leave and come back. Oh my gosh, this is annoying. Okay, Bailey, if you could leave and come back, and then you'll be able to say something.
You could also try right-clicking her and unserver muting her. I work on a lot of Discord servers, so I don't know.
Okay, that should work. Let's see. Well, I don't see a way to do that. Never mind. She left, and then is she back? Okay, Bailey. Can someone try to get Bailey back in? We'll have her say something later. In the meantime, I'm gonna go back to the final two. So 1 second. All right, so jury, you are gonna have to watch the stream in order to hear what the finalists are saying. So Mitch and Tay, I don't know which of you wants to go first. Do you have an idea? Who wants to go first and just give opening remarks, and then we're gonna go questions, and then you can have final remarks.
Ladies first?
You can go first.
Okay. So whenever I'm ready, I just start going.
Yeah, wait 1 second. Your video's not showing. So. There we go. It's still not showing. Okay. Yeah, just whatever you want. Just a couple minutes, and why you deserve to win, basically. And let's go.
Alrighty. Well, I entered Black Market with, in my opinion, a huge target on my back. I knew right away I had to win to stay safe. I was in an early 8-person alliance that I trusted about half the people in that alliance, and I felt like I had to win execs back to back to back to essentially keep myself safe and keep those allies safe, to build a little bit of trust with them, because there's a lot of friendships that existed before the game that I was not a part of, that I needed to kind of chisel my way into. And I felt like with the first 3 exec wins, I was able to do that. My social game, I feel like, was very underappreciated by a lot of people, which I was so 100% happy with. After I survived the 3-2 vote against Sienna, I had to adapt myself and my plan, and I painted myself to everyone as the person that needed to be dragged to the end, that my social score was not going to be good enough, that no matter what, I wasn't going to be able to win. So please, you need to drag me. Well, I knew that I had enough people ranking me high to get a good enough social score to keep myself above at least 1 or 2 people. I fought hard every single episode this season. If I was not on the board this season, I was a nominee. There wasn't a single time that I was not under review or on the board. I have the most exec wins this entire season at 4, and also the most times up for review without being eliminated at 5 times. I was never able to just relax and coast. I had to aggressively work to keep safe and to keep building allies every episode, and that's what I did. I should have been gone episodes ago, and I'm here at the final 2? 5 opportunities to vote me out? I played a great game. I deserve to be here. I deserve to win. And that's enough for now, and I can't wait to hear your questions.
All right. Thank you, Mitchell. Tay, it's your turn.
Okay, so I entered this game a little nervous because I figured all the redemption players would automatically team up. And that 8-person alliance that Mitch was talking about, I found out about 2 seconds after it was made. And I found out every move they made, knowing where they were planning to rank people the first day, even though nobody followed that. I knew all the tethers because I had Steve and Isaiah that were feeding information to me from that group chat. I really relied on my social game here. I wasn't really good at the comps. I won 2 exec comps, but I was on the board 5 other times where I wasn't exec, and I was never up for review until just now at the Final Four. Well, we created this leaderboard alliance, which was based off the Roblox players entering this game, and that quickly fell apart because Kai and Isaiah went head to head. But me, Ryron, Steve, and Isaiah had the side alliance, and we worked together this entire game. And when Isaiah was eliminated, the 3 of us, me, Steve, and Ryron, won every single exec comp after that until this last one, to make sure that all 3 of us got to hear it in the Final Four. So, I'm not sure if my score shows how good my social game was, but to have a score of 32, I think that shows I was pretty good with the majority of the people in this game and had some form of trust with everyone. So, yeah.
All right. Thank you both. All right. We're going to bring in the first questions. I'm going to bring in the people that I know for sure had questions. So let me bring them in. I'll switch voice chats real quick. What was I gonna say? Jesse, if you want to, Jesse, I know you had questions. Do you want to be the first to ask a question real quick? Okay. All right. 1 second. All right, Jesse, you should have an option to go into the final 2 voice chat now. Do you see?
I always want to ask, guys, do you do other colors? Or do you usually keep it like the teal turquoise?
Sorry, you cut out a bit. What was that?
Oh, I was just asking your hair color. Do you ever switch it up, or do you usually just keep it the teal turquoise?
I switch it up. I've had like a lot. I've done pink, purple, red, green.
All right, Jesse is here to ask a question.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey, guys. I just got a quick question, Hayden. Do I ask both of them a question, or do I ask one of them a question?
You can ask both of them a question.
Okay. So both of you, yeah, I'll get my question up. What is the biggest move you personally made in this game, and why did you make it? And it's what you personally did.
And we're going to do
2 minutes. Question to both of you?
Yeah. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go?
You can go.
You both have 2 minutes. You now only have 2 minutes to answer now, and I'm going to pause the timer if you get interrupted. Okay?
Okay. Yep.
All right. So starting now.
So, in my opinion, by far, when I got to the Final Four, I had to desperately figure something out for my rankings. There was no way around it. If I didn't do something about my rankings, I was dead at 3rd place. I lost Paul, who was my best ally in the game. I lost Shark, who I think everybody was planning to drag to Final 3. So that was like a huge bummer. And I decided I needed to play a little bit more chaotic, a little bit more messy. And I put that message out there to reach out if you wanted to make a deal about rankings. I never thought Tay would respond. She did. We immediately, as we should have been from the beginning, started working together. I got her to rank me first and Rye last because I knew I needed his score to drop. I needed it to be -9, and that was it. So then I appealed to Steve. I appealed to his nature as loving chaos and loving an iconic Final 2, saying there was no more iconic Final 2 than him and me, and that for that to happen, he had to put me first, and he had to put Rye last, and that was it. And he agreed to that as well. I put Rye last, so I got him a -9, and that's why I'm sitting here right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you, Taylor?
Okay. My biggest move personally probably came in the second bloodbath. Mostly because the first target there was supposed to be Tayo, and then when she got automatically on the board, everybody wanted to target Leto because they wanted to break up that duo. But the thing is, I was close with Leto, and I didn't want him going anywhere. So when I lost him, and then he ranked me low in his blacklist, and Tayo came at me calling me a backstabber, I had to win the next exec comp in the second half of that bloodbath, like when the bloodbath actually started. And I don't know how I did it, but I somehow managed to win that as an emotional mess. And I got rid of Tayo because I knew she was going to come after me after that. And
Okay,
that got me here because it stuck my alliance together.
thank you.
All right. Thank you, Jesse. And I'll bring in the next person for questions. I know that Paul had questions, so give me 1 second.
When I was in college, I did every color under the rainbow in my hair. I was a Manic Panic addict.
That's what I use, Manic Panic.
I'm lucky I didn't go bald for the amount of shitty bleaching I did in college.
My hair is dead. I've been bleaching it for like 2 years now. It's dead.
I used to love it though. I used to do like dark blue and purple, kind of like marbleized. I loved the look of that one. It just faded so quickly.
Oh, Paul is here. Okay, cool. Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Hey guys.
Hey.
So you can ask a question to both of them or just one of them if you want. Yeah, just let us know what your question is.
Cool. So first of all, congratulations. You are very well deserving of being there. First question, it's actually it's a bit of a repeat from Jesse, but I want you to expand on it a little bit more. Mitch, if you would just talk more about how you got your social rankings out of the gutter. Because honestly, from the very beginning, you probably were that negative 44. So how did you manage to get that up to a decent spot where you beat Ryren to make it into the final two? And we know about what you just said about the final four rankings, but even before that.
Sure. I'll be honest. I played this game very honestly, in my opinion. When I made promises, I kept them, and I decided the only thing I was going to lie about was rankings. And I lied to as many people as I could, especially the Fresh Bloods. I lied to them all, telling them I would keep them in the top 5 if they kept me in the top 5. Why the hell not? So I tried to send as many, cast a net for as many little fish as I could early on, until I could figure out who was the best one to trust. I trusted you 100%, and we had each other's back. We were ranking each other number 1, so that was at least a good basis. I trusted Steve, and he did say that when he said that he was ranking someone high, he meant it. So I did trust him. I just knew I couldn't be last, and that was the most important thing to me. When we had that "How bad do you want it" comp, and I won the ability to see my ranking, and I saw that it was second last. At first, I was bummed, but at the same time, I was like, I'm not last. And then I had this revelation: I don't have to be first. I don't want to be first. That's like you get the bigger target then. So at that point, my mindset was just don't be last. So I targeted Shark and I targeted Rye as a backup just in case. And that came to fruition exactly when it needed to. And I lost my 2 kind of biggest allies that I wanted at the final 3 when we were at the final 6.
Cool. Thank you.
Mitchell, your time is up.
You.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Is his time up or my time up?
His time is up. So yeah.
Okay. Okay, question for you. First of all, congratulations again. So I know that you're a part of a larger alliance with Isaiah and Steve and Ryren. They seem to do a lot of the heavy lifting, and you won a couple comps here and there, but could you say more what your contributions were within that alliance?
Yeah, okay. So I had multiple discussions with people like you and Mitch about where you guys were leaning towards in votes and noms, and I would immediately share that information with them, and we would compare all the notes that we all got from each of you. I also was fairly close with Sienna until I put her up, so we were getting information from her, from like her larger alliance on the other side, because she was in that group with all the returners. I also really early on got put into a group chat with all the people that weren't included in the board in the very first episode, and we communicated a lot about votes, and they gave information, and me and Ryron were the only two in that group, so I was sharing all that information with Isaiah and Steve, and so we just gathered all the information, and I did win 2 execs and saved that alliance of 4 each time I won exec, and every time they were on exec, we were all on the board basically.
Cool. Thank you. Congratulations. Good luck.
Thank you, Paul.
All right. Steve, I know, had a question. And Ryron had. Just 1 second. Okay, I know Steve had a question, so I will bring Steve in. Just give me a second. We've had no interruptions so far, but Rach did send 100 bits saying Rat King. I don't think that was during a speech though, unfortunately. So remember, you can send bits in and I'll interrupt people, but we've gotten no interruptions so far. Skinny Mini just sent 300 bits. Tay for the win. Thank you so much, Skinny Mini. All right. Who am I adding? So. Steve, where'd you go? There you are. Alright, Steve, you should be able to join the final 2 chat now. His stream's probably behind. Oh, there he is. Okay. Steve?
I'm here.
Yeah, you're here. Alright, cool.
I hope. No, that's fine. Reach, you can send. Reach, send bits. Send bits.
Oh.
Send bits.
Jesse sent 100 bits. You guys killed this game. Be very proud, whoever wins. Thank you, Jesse. All right.
Yeah, no. The more bits they spend, the more bits you spend after the question, the more they get time to accurately think of the best possible answer. Because I came up with an answer, but I really, 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 really need an answer from both of you. Because egotistically, I think a snake is a really boring animal to compare me to, because snakes you don't see. Like, I was loud. You all saw me. Rats have no agency. Rats just take whatever is there. I really need you both to pick, in the spirit of season 1, and this will be my moniker in Black Market forever. It can't be a dinosaur because that's boring. It needs to be a non-dinosaur animal. What animal would you compare my game to?
All right.
I'll go first.
Okay, cool. 2 minutes starting
honestly, now. I would say an eagle. When I think of eagles, they squawk very loud, and they look at all of their surroundings, and they will attack. And you are obviously a very loud person in a good way. And I got so much information from you. I know that you were looking at everyone and you were getting information from every single person in this game, which
Sorry,
Honestly,
sorry, Tay. Rachel just sent 100 bits. Compare him to a cat. That's what she said. Okay. Sorry. Continue.
But anyway, like I said, when I think of eagles, they're very loud and observant of their surroundings, and that's exactly what you were, because you knew everything that was going on in this game, and you were pretty smart knowing where the social scores were at all times. And honestly, I just love how loud you were all the time. So chaotic.
Sorry, and Ryron just sent some bets. Eagle, more like a parakeet. Okay, I don't know if you were done with your answer.
Yeah.
You're done? Okay. All right, Mitch, are you ready for yours?
Sure.
All right. 2
I'm
minutes.
gonna go with a lynx cat. You look very calm and fluffy. That you'd be like a happy-go-lucky guy, but you could kind of rip your victim's arm off in a second if you wanted to. But at the same time, you kind of are still cute and cuddly, and I can never be mad at you.
Sorry,
Unfortunately.
sorry, Mitch. Yeah, sorry. Plethora just sent 100 bits. Steve is a raccoon. Sorry.
Interesting.
Continue.
Yeah, I'm good. It's a lynx cat. That's my gut feeling on this one.
All right. Thank you both. Are those your final answers?
And yes, Ashley, I did say victims.
All right. Ryron just sent some bits.
I admit it.
Ryron just sent some bits and said, guys, I think Steve is a human. Thank you, Ryron, for the bits. Maybe on something there, Ryron. Bailey, I know people wanted Bailey to ask a question, but I don't know if Bailey has a question.
Is she here?
Bailey is here now.
Wow. Does she want to hang out for a couple minutes? I mean, she's
Maybe.
here.
She's here. If we don't have any more questions, oh, my AirPod just died. Okay, Ryron has a question. Ryron has a question, so I will add them now. Where is Ryan? Okay, Ryan, you should have access now. Oh, there's Ryan. Okay, cool. Ryan, you're muted right now. Okay.
So my thing fell, so I'm just gonna hold it. So the whole like theme and all that is like a business, right? So I looked at Indeed at the top 25 questions to ask in a final interview, and that's where I came up with my question. So this is for both of you. At what point in the game did you find your best opportunity for advancement?
Who wants to go first?
I think we're both contemplating.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't expect a real question, did you?
That was good. I'll go.
Okay.
Okay. When I did get eliminated the first time at a 3-2 vote, that was scary as hell, but also very liberating. The fact that I was able to pull that off, that invigorated me, and I felt a lot more comfortable just making bigger moves and just doing whatever I had to do. I think that helped me, honestly, being on the block, being so close, but still staying. over someone that had a lot of connections and really should have stayed. That spurned me, and that really pushed me to advance further into this wonderful black market. And if I could also just say that I think everyone knows that I'm such a black market nerd. If anybody had questions about the rules, they came to me instead of Red, because I had read the rules backwards and forwards. So I think I deserve advancement in the corporation of black market for that as well. Thank you for your time in this interview.
Okay.
How soon can you start?
ASAP.
Taya, you ready?
Yeah. Okay, so the moment in this game where I saw my greatest opportunity for advancement was probably right when we got into our branches for the second bloodbath. So I looked at my branch and I was absolutely terrified because I had Tayo, Lito, Mitch, and Steve all in my branch. And I figured Tayo, Lito, and Mitch were like probably working together because I hadn't really communicated with most of them. So at that point in the game is when I started reaching out to Mitch more. And we started discussing that we needed to break up that duo of Tayo and Lito. And getting those conversations in with Mitch allowed me to feel a little bit more secure in that branch because I had a good idea that he wanted to break up that duo just as much as everybody else did. And by connecting with Mitch, that allowed me to get to this point because ever since that point, me and Mitch had been communicating and sharing information and ranking each other pretty high on our rankings. Like the last two rankings, I actually ranked Mitch first because he promised me he would rank me first. So yeah, definitely the second bloodbath and reaching out to Mitch is how I got advanced to this point.
Is an 8 to 6 schedule fine with you?
Thank you, Ryan, and thank you both. All right.
Great question.
All right. So we got another person coming in for a question. Just give me one moment. All right, Bailey, you should be able to join the voice chat now. Just waiting on Bailey. She is here. Oh, there she is. Hi, Bailey. You're on mute. Oh.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yes.
Yay! How are you guys tethered to Steve?
Can we see you?
Maybe, if you're lucky.
I would love to see you.
Okay, I made it. How are you guys tethered to Steve?
Oh, it's Steve?
How are you tethered to Steve?
Do you want to go first, Tay? Or,
I don't think I'm understanding the question.
How did we work with
How are you linked to Steve?
Okay. You can go first.
Sure. Steve, I worked with a little bit at the beginning.
Wait, sorry, Mitch. Jesse sent 100 bits. The Queen, the Myth, the Legend. Bailey. All right. Sorry. Go.
Steve was in the 8-person alliance at the beginning. I didn't really know him, but I will be honest. I reached out to him when Red did the poll for who was the other redemption player that was going to be returning to the game, because I already knew I was returning to the game at that point, and I wanted to align with him just in case he won that poll and was coming along. So I reached out to him before the game even started. So I planted seeds there, and then I had a chat with him and Paul. We had an alliance called PMS, which I felt really tight with. He kind of turned on me at the final 6. And I messaged him when we had to vote him out. I felt like there was no way I could win against him because of his kind of chaotic nature. And he understood that. I thought the jury would agree with him because they enjoyed that.
Sorry, Mitchell.
Yep.
Paul also highlighted a message, said Stan Bailey. Plethora highlighted a message, said shout out B-Sanks, she sent 100 bits. Thank you, B-Sanks. I missed it. I must have missed it. I'm sorry, B-Sanks. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. I don't know where I missed it. Yeah, there it is. Thank you so much, B-Sanks, for the 100 bits. Ashley sent some bits. Said B-Sanks sent 100 bits earlier. Plethora highlighted a message, said red in caps, period. So sorry, B-Sanks. Sorry I missed it. I must have looked like just at the wrong second. Like I think it was one above where I was looking. So thank you so much, B-Sanks, for the 100 bits. And sorry, Mitch. Sorry, Mitchell. You can resume your answer.
All right, so just to sum it up, chatting lightly pregame, in the 8-person alliance, kind of starting to talk with each other. I joined Roblox partially because there were so many players.
Sorry, Mitch. B-Sank sent another 100 bits now, separate from the one that I missed, and I don't want to miss it again. So, thank you so much, B-Sanks. And sorry, you can resume.
So I built a connection further with him, pulled him into alliance with Paul called PMS, and I wanted to work with him. I liked working with him. He just, kind of enjoyed the chaos more than I was a fan of, so I kind of had to cut him.
I started to fuck up a little. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So, I came into this game already friends with Steve because of the Roblox community, honestly. And that's why on day one, all of us that were originally part of the Roblox, we all created an alliance. But then outside of that, there was, like I said earlier, there was 4 of us, Byron, Isaiah, and Steve, that all created the side alliance, and that was the alliance that I was most loyal to. So that's how I was connected with Steve, because we were in that alliance together, sharing information at all points of the game. And so all I have to thank for that is actually the Roblox community. So shout out to Kai for creating that, because you got me a solid alliance in this game.
That's awesome.
Well, I want you both to know you're both cute as fuck, but you should have took me at the end because you would have won. Because I'm too drunk to give a shit.
Rachel, thank you so much.
If there was not a second bloodbath that night, I didn't want to get rid of him.
Wait, sorry, Mitch. Rach just sent 100 bits. Roblox community, please, not this. And it's Lido sent 100 bits. Did I do this right? Thank you, Rachel, and thank you, Lido. Sorry.
Wild.
You're a queen.
You really are. All right.
Love y'all. I hope you both.
Love you, Bailey. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for coming. Yeah, maybe I'll make it the next round and last longer than 3 days. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Thank you, Bailey.
Bye.
Please, not this.
Okay. We do have. Okay, we're gonna have 2 more questions, and then we will go to your final speeches, and then we'll go to the vote. So. All right. So Brando, you should be able to join now. Brendan. Let me let him know. There he is. All right.
Hello.
Hey, I don't know if can we hear. Oh, there you go. Wait, I can't hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear
Can't
him.
hear you, Brandon. still can't hear you. But you were very emotive with whatever you were saying. I do want to hear what you were saying. It's just... It still can't hear you. Try disconnect and rejoin. It could just be a problem. It could just be a glitch.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Is it working this time?
No.
No.
No, it's not working this time.
Can you message the question?
Yeah, you want to just message it in the jury chat?
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go.
Can you
Yes,
hear me now?
yes, can hear you now.
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to say I literally just pulled up to my house. Second of all, congrats to the both of you. What my question is, I would like to know, what is your shadiest move? Whoever wants to go first.
Who's ready?
Okay. Well, my shady.
Okay, wait. Sorry, Tay. Be anxious. That said he dumb but he cute.
Sorry, Tay. Maybe next time.
Okay. All right. There you go. Sorry, you can go.
Okay. So, my shadiest move probably came towards the end of the game, and it was honestly probably when Mitch put out that public announcement asking if anybody wanted to message him about rankings, because throughout the entire game I was loyal to Steve and Ryron. So for me to reach out to Mitch and promise him that I was ranking him first and Ryron last, and then telling Ryron that I was ranking them at the top of my list, was honestly my shadiest move, because Ryron was loyal to me this entire game and wanted to be final two with me. And when it came down to the end, I turned on that to get Mitch here instead, because I thought it would be better for me to tank Ryron's score, because honestly I had no idea where it was at, and I didn't think my score was as high as it is. So I knew Mitch's was the lowest of the four of us remaining, so I knew by ranking him higher it gave me a better shot to get here.
Alright.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would say I was, with the majority of my moves in the game, I was very honest, and I kept the promises I kept, with the exception, what are you making that face for? I never wanted you out. You were in a branch that I could protect you. I wanted you to stay. You were my tether. I wanted to help you, give you a better score. That would have been nothing but help me. You were in a different branch in the bloodbath. I couldn't do anything. It was a disaster over there.
Okay.
It was iconic, Michelle, for a good thing. But honestly, I lied to so many people about the rankings. There was no doubt about that. I knew they wouldn't be exposed, and if they were, it was with Isaiah. And of course, there was retaliation for that, obviously. But I lied to so many people about the rankings because I knew that I could get away with it.
Well, if I'm being honest to you, I definitely tanked you the whole time I was in.
Okay. But I'm still in the final two.
But for real, congrats to both of you. You guys did great, both of you, in both of your ways. Good luck to the both of you, and may the best person win.
Thank you.
All right.
Does Isaiah not have a question?
Honestly, he told me earlier he couldn't think of any questions to come up with. So.
Oh, he was talking a big game in the season 3 chat, coming for next.
All right. We do have one more question. This should be the final question. Spin 1,000 bits. Newbies versus OGs. Thank you so much, Spin, or Michael. I know you're Michael. All right. Um,
Can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so congratulations to both of you. I was not planning for this duo to be here today. I just had all other scenarios in mind of how I would vote. This was one I wasn't planned for. So I just want to know, I'm on the fence. I don't know who I'm going to vote for. This is your chance to explain to me why I'm going to vote for you. Or why I should.
I can go first if that's okay.
Yeah.
I played this game from the day after I was eliminated from season 3. That's when Red told me I was going to be on this season. So I immediately started signing up for every orgy I could. I met Paul through the Saboteur, and I recruited him to apply for Black Market because I wanted to work with him. I worked with Tayo and Kath on a BB-style Twitter game, and I made a big Black Market alliance just because I wanted to work with them. I sacrificed myself in the game. I didn't give a shit about that game. I wanted to earn their trust. So if they were in this game, I could work with them. And it's worked for me because I got Tayo, and she was a great ally to have from day one. I understood this game better than anyone. The reason I'm here is because Tay didn't choose the right board when she tried to get me out. If she had put more people to vote her way, I would have been gone. It just was not the right pick, and that's why I'm still here. Unfortunately, you were a victim of that, Sienna, but I understood this game better than anyone. I understood how to get here, and it didn't matter about the social score. That was bullshit. It mattered about not being last, playing the best game, and fighting. And I did every single episode. I was either on the board or was under review. I couldn't relax. I just had to go.
All right.
I'm good. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks.
Okay. Well, he actually made a very interesting point there where he was able to pregame for a really long time, whereas I had no idea I was going to be on the season, and I had no idea who else was going to be on it. So I entered this game not knowing the majority of the cast, and sure, I had some outside relationships like Isaiah and Steve and you because we played a different game together. But I entered this game with pretty much no alliances and no plan. So I had to work from day one of the game and not 2 weeks before the game started. So for me to get here by forming these social bonds with everyone and to have a score of 32 because everybody trusted me enough to rank me decently high on their scores, and to never go under review until today when I was the only option to go under review, I think that speaks volumes. I don't have to win a bunch of comps. I was able to get here because people trusted me, and honestly, that's all I got.
All right.
Okay, thank you guys. Congratulations again.
Thank you both. Thank you, Sienna. All right. We actually got, well, let's see if he actually has a question, or if he was just saying. But this will be the final one.
Can I grab a drink real fast?
Yeah. I'm going to assume he has a question, so I'll put him in. All right. Oh, there he is. All right.
Oh, what is up? Once again, I just want to reiterate the fact that I did not expect either of you guys to make it this far, hands down, at all.
Oh wait, sorry, Isaiah. Lido sent 100 bits. Said, "I love you, I love you, baby Tay." Thank you so much, Lido. I think this. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
All right. So I have a question for the both of you, and I'm gonna need some A1 answers to this question. Oh, should I turn on my camera so it's more intimidating?
Yeah.
Please.
Yo, what is up, guys?
Heyo.
My question for the two finalists. Tell us about a time when you had to overcome peer pressure to do the right thing in the game.
Ooh, good question.
Whoever wants to go first can go first.
Who wants to go first? I know you're all kind of intimidated by this video right now, and you're...
I got so dressed up for this, you know. I even moved the laundry basket off of my bed for this.
Oh, shoot.
No, I didn't.
He actually had 2 there before, and now he just has 1.
Yeah, exactly. Red gets it.
Yep. Ryron just sent some bits. Isaiah, I'm watching you. Better hand my credit over for that cue.
Yo, shout out to Ryron for sending me that question because I literally didn't know what to say. But Mitch was talking all that shit about me coming for next, so I had to come in here. And now I still haven't gotten an answer.
Yeah.
It's a hard question.
Yeah. I don't. I'm honestly trying to think if there was a moment that I succumbed to peer pressure. I never.
There wasn't a time when the house wanted you to do something and you were like, "No, I'm going to do this for my game instead."
No, honestly. I mean, I was on the block most of the time, so there was no peer pressure for me to succumb to. I chose
an answer.
I chose the boards that I chose because I wanted to make the allies that I needed to make. I mean, I could have succumbed to peer pressure by overworking the votes and freaking people out, because that'll sometimes make people flop the votes. And I think I played it just perfectly enough to. I mean, there was so many times I was on the block, I got 0 votes. I think I was 5 times on the block and 3 votes the entire time. I think that's pretty impressive, especially for the target I came in. I was the nerd that knew everything about this game, and you guys should have gotten rid of me.
Thank you, Mitch. Tay?
Okay, so here's the thing. I think I avoided even getting into those peer pressure moments because I think where I could have been peer pressured was when everybody was planning to put Lido up for review. And this happened twice. And the first time, I ensured that I got put on the board because it was questionable in the bloodbath because Steve won the executive and he can only pick 2 of us between, the plan was 2 of us between you, me, and Ryron. And I ensured that he put me on that board because I knew he wanted to put Lido and Brandon up, and I knew I did not want to be forced to vote one of those out. So, if anything, I feel like I put the pressure on because then in the second bloodbath episode, during the first eviction, when Lido was up, I had no part in that. I didn't allow them to allow me to have a part in that. I didn't say his name. I was on the board, so I wasn't a voter. So I avoided any peer pressure moment. I didn't allow that to happen at all.
All right, thank you guys. Those were great answers. I really appreciate that.
Thank you both. Thank you, Isaiah.
Peace the fuck out, bitches.
I believe that is all the questions. So you can move back to the general voice chat or the stream chat. And jurors, you can too. Let me make sure that I think your permissions are back to speak in that. But before you join, let me just make sure. Jury. Oh, no, they are not. They are now, though. Okay. All right. Go back to the stream chat. What's up, everyone? Yeah, jurors, you should be able to speak now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, when we're doing the voting, please do not say who you're voting for, okay? But if you have any final comments right now, please make any final comments. I want to hear what you're all thinking right now, how you're all feeling. So we'll give a few minutes for that. But if you have nothing to say, then we'll just move on to the vote.
I got something to say. Let's fucking vote.
Yeah, we heard enough. I want to vote.
We're all ready to vote?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I did say that that they'd all get final pitches. So,
okay.
Mitch, Tay, if you want to do your final pitches now, you may. I'm gonna leave it just because we haven't heard much. We've only heard from individual jurors, so they might interrupt you. They might not. If there's too much interrupting, I'll mute people. But
can we ask the jurors questions?
If you want, if it's part of your final speech and it doesn't take too long, then yes. But right now, it's time for the final speech. So yeah, but we do have to move along because it's already been 2 hours. So
that's it. We're on schedule then.
Yeah, true. So are you both ready for your final speeches? As ready as you can be.
Sure.
I mean, okay. I'm going to give you both, we'll say 4 minutes for final speeches. You can ask them questions during your speech.
Bits. He said, "Let me vote here, please." Also, shout out to Pleth for the 100 bits. She said, "Can I vote too?"
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lito, for the 100 bits. Let me vote here, please. Lito, you can join the Discord. I sent you the invite link in the Discord thing. You can join it, and I'll make you a juror, and then you can join. And then you can vote. You can also just message me your vote on Discord, if you want. Plethora, so thank you so much, Lito and Plethora, for the 100 bits. Plethora, you cannot vote, even though we did say that you were coming back into the game several times. That was actually a lie. I know that was very deceiving. But I'm sorry, Plethora. All right. Okay. So we're gonna give 4 minutes for your final speeches. You can ask questions to the jurors during these speeches, but that will be part of your time. If you want them to stop wasting time on their answers, just tell them to stop, and I can mute them and stuff too. I'll mute them on the stream, and then you can mute them yourself too. Okay. Are either of you ready for your final speech?
Since I went first with the first one, Tay, can you please go first with this one?
I think that's fair. Yeah.
Okay, so hi jurors, great questions, thank you. So I want to reiterate that I definitely relied more on the social aspect than the comp aspect, since I only won 2 exec comps and I didn't win any VP comps, although I only really I played in a lot, but anyway. So I relied on the social game and with
sorry, Tay. Rach just sent 100 bits and said, "Hi, Paul, Brandon, and Sienna." Also, Michaela sent 100 bits and said, "Fire hydrants," with a question mark. And okay, sorry. Yeah, you continue.
Okay, so I'll just lay out some quick little stats. So 2 exec wins, and then all the boards, I was on the board 7 times, so I was only off the board twice, other than tonight, where the only board member was Mitch because he was the exec. I was never nominated for the entire game until, again, tonight, when I was the only option to go up. The blacklist, I kept track of every single one, and I was in the top 3 in 6 of the 11 public blacklists, and then if you add Ryrans tonight, that makes 7 of the 12 public ones. I got ranked number 1 on 3 of the blacklists, and I think the most important one is I got ranked number 3 on Jesse's, even though we really had no game communication other than bonding that we were both from Canada. And so I talked to him literally 2 seconds before he filled out his blacklist, and he told me afterwards that talk is what pushed me up to number 3 on his blacklist. So
sorry, Tay. Spin sent 100 bits and said "bah" like a sheep. I don't know. But he said ba, and there we go. Sorry. You may continue.
Okay. So then, connections-wise, on day one, like I said, we created the leaderboard alliance, which had me, Ryron, Steve, Isaiah, Lito, Brandon, and Kai. And then outside of that, me, Ryron, Steve, and Isaiah created a very strong alliance called the Side Alliance. And that is who I was loyal to this entire time. We communicated throughout the entire game. We all had different conversations with Mitch, Paul, and Sienna for the majority of the game, and they were telling us different information because obviously they were going to tell us what we wanted to hear. So we compared notes and put together what we thought was to be most true. And turns out Steve probably had the most true information. So I used this to my advantage to gain trust with Paul specifically. And then later in the game, at around Final 6 is when I got close with Mitch. And honestly, I truly believe that is what got me here. If I did not connect with Mitch before that second bloodbath, I was gone in that bloodbath. So, although I didn't win many comps, I did have a very heavy social game, and I would not be here without all the connections I made and the strong social score that I got.
I'm sorry, Tay. Michaela sent 100 bits. No, well, first Rach sent 100 bits, said okay, and also hi Isaiah and Steve and anyone else I forgot. And Michaela sent 100 bits. Hi Isaiah, Jesse, Bailey, Ryan, and Steve. I can't believe Rach forgot about you guys. That's so rude. With the laughing face emoji. Okay. So you have you have 1 minute left on your timer, Tay.
I just want to end it with, I got a social score of 32. Don't let me be a robbed queen and not get this win.
All right. Thank you. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Thank you. All right. Mitch, if you're ready.
Sure. The reason Tay's sitting here is she.
Wait, I'm sorry, Mitchell. Michaela just sent 100 bits. Said Steve is a cool cat with the sunglasses emoji and a cat emoji. Sorry, just had to get that in there. Thank you so much, Michaela. I really appreciate it. Everyone that's sending in all the bits. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. Helps me out a ton. Okay, you can resume.
Tay just said she had a huge alliance with half the house because she was friends with them before the game started. And then she had another smaller alliance with those friends as well. It was she had control of the game because she just had friends with everyone. And I'm sorry, that's a game that anyone can play. I had to work. I had to win competitions. I had to make moves to get to the end. I couldn't just rely on people that I played Roblox with. That's insane. I had to work in this game. Yes, I recruited people beforehand, but what did that amount to? Nothing. It got me outed as a pairing with Paul, and he got eliminated because of that, which I apologize for, but it is what it is. I had to keep adapting. I had to keep changing. I had to get people out constantly that didn't think I should be there still. They didn't think I would get to the end. But, here I am. Everybody was a victim of mine as well, just like with Steve. I had to cut every single one of you, and I did what I did to have to get here. I didn't have friendships to get me a huge social score. That's bullshit, in my opinion. I'm sorry, Tay. You can say you're a robbed queen, but yeah, you had friends. Awesome.
So did you.
Who? Please, if you want to
said earlier in your question that you pre-gamed for basically 2 weeks before this game started. I did not have that advantage. I had no idea who was going to be in this game.
What did that amount to? A friendship with Paul?
It got you here. It's the same story that you're trying to put on me.
Okay. One more thing. I am the person that made Tay turn on her entire alliance.
I didn't have to do that. You didn't make me do anything. I didn't have to promise you anything. That was a pure decision.
I'm just saying, I did convince you to do that.
Not really, because honestly, the only reason I did it is because you felt so hurt by Steve, and honestly, I didn't have to do that. I
wasn't hurt by Steve at all. I knew he was going to turn on me. I played that up as well. That's another part of my game. Of course I had to say I was hurt by Steve. In every chat room I could, I'm so hurt by Steve, I'm the GOAT now. Of course I was going to do that. I had to say what I had to say to sit right here because I deserve to win this game. I had to get Jesse out because he was flirting with everyone. He's telling me, we're going to bro, we're so good. No, you were with Shark. Don't even lie, Jesse. You were never with me. It's bullshit. Brando, you can say whatever you want to say. You rank me bottom. Whatever. I'm still here. You're not. It's ridiculous to just say, you're my friend. You deserve to win. No. The greater player deserves to win, and that is me. Final. Period.
Okay. My point is, you're literally telling me I had all these friends when honestly you were in the same exact situation. So you can't say that that's a bad part of my game because you were in the same exact situation.
Nope.
Yeah, you were.
How many friends did you have in your friendship alliance?
It wasn't a friendship alliance, and I had an alliance of 4 people. How is that a majority?
No, you had how many in the Roblox alliance?
That wasn't a real alliance.
Okay.
I never spoke a single word of game with Kai, so how is that a real alliance? I'd never worked with her, but she was supposedly in that alliance. You came into the game knowing people that were already going to be in the game. I started this game on day 1 just finding out the cast list, where you already had an idea of who was going to be in it.
No,
sorry, everyone. Jesse sent 100 bits, said, petty as shit, Mitch. That's what Jesse said. And Paulo highlighted a message, Tay, let him talk to you. Tay, let him talk. You had your turn, boo.
Tay, I had, if I could finish, I had one person that I knew was, or 2 people because of the poll that Red did. I had no idea who Red was casting. I recruited people to audition for the show because I wanted them to be on the show. I knew it was either going to be Cesar, who I'm sorry, Cesar, I hope you weren't going to make it because you said literally at the reunion last season, if I'm in a house with you, get me out first. So I tried to get you out first. I wanted to work with Kai and I wanted to work with Steve because they were the 2 people that were going to win that poll, and I wanted the Redemption people to stick together. That's it. Those are the only 2 people I knew going into this game.
All right.
I had no idea who Red was going to cast.
Thank you. You still have a minute left on your timer if you want. Yeah.
I had no idea you were going to be in the game.
You had an idea I was going to be in before Tay did.
Yeah.
100%. We talked about it before me and her did.
Okay. It was like a day or 2?
Sure.
I'm serious. Was it like a day or 2 before the cast was announced?
It was like a couple days before.
Okay.
I didn't even know who else was on the cast at that point.
So that was 3 people that I tried to work with before the game began.
3 more than I had.
No, you had 5. You had the Roblox people.
I didn't try working with them beforehand. We talked nothing about Black Market until the day we all got added to the chat.
Okay. I mean, it's a moot point. I mean, it's not a game-changing thing. I worked harder, and that's all I'm going to say to finish it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. You still have 37 seconds if you want. I've been pausing during interruptions. Okay. Sure. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. I think we're ready for the vote then. So I'm going to turn. So jury members, if you could all mute, and please do not say who you're voting for to win. And it's time for the vote. Also, Isaiah sent, Rach sent some bits with Rat King emojis, and Skinny Mini sent some bits. Don't be bitter with crying emoji bits. And did I miss anything? Michaela said, "Don't be bitter, be better." LMAO. I don't think I missed anything. Okay. I caught up. So please private message me who you would like to win. So who's all online? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people voting. So once we get all those votes in for the winner, it will reveal who won.
And I just want to say, Tay, I'm glad we don't have to yell at each other anymore and we can live a civil life. I'm so glad to be at the end with you once again.
Yeah, like I literally just told you in a message, me interrupting is literally just like that flight or fight reflex. It's like natural.
It is all good. It is all good.
I'm sure you all know it's voting to win, not voting for who to evict. But I don't want a Topaz situation, so I did send in the jury chat, and I'm saying it here. Make sure you're voting for who to win. I believe you all are, but just in case, you never know. Never be too careful. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's who I was missing. Who am I missing in the jury chat? That's what I'm missing. Who else am I with? Everyone really liked the speeches, guys, by the way.
Thank you, viewers. Thank you for all the bits. All the biddies.
Yeah, thank you, all the biddies. I really appreciate it so much. And all the support I've gotten throughout the season. And just in general. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. Let's see. Just gotta make sure I have all the votes because we got people that aren't here. Okay. Then... All right. I believe I have the results. All right. Let's reveal them one by one. Should I even do a dramatic order? There's too many people to do a dramatic order. I can't figure that out. So we're gonna go by order of people evicted. All right. So here we go. First one out was Nathan. Why? Oh, I'm in the jury chat. 1 second. Nathan has voted for Tay to win. That's 1 Tay, 0 Mitch. Alright. Next up is Kai. And Kai has voted for Mitch to win. That's 1 Tay, 1 Mitch. All right. Next up is Smokey. Is Smokey in here? Yeah, Smokey's in here. Remember, if they're not here, their votes are determined by their blacklist that they sent when they were eliminated. So Smokey, so Kai's was a blacklist. Nathan's was technically a blacklist too. And Smokey's will be a blacklist as well. Smokey has voted for Tay to win. So that is 2 Tay, 1 Mitch. All right. Next up is Bailey. Bailey's voted for Mitch to win. So that's 2 Tay, 2 Mitch. All right. Next up is Brando. And Brando has voted for Mitch to win.
Holy shit.
Next up is Sienna. Well, let me just see that. That's 3. That is now 3 Mitch, 2 Tay. All right. Sienna has voted for Mitch to win. As 4 Mitch, 2 Tay. All right. Next up is Isaiah. Isaiah has voted for Tay to win. 4 Mitch, 3 Tay. Next up is Lito. And Lito did send in a vote. So this is not from his blacklist. Lito has voted for Tay to win. So that's 4 Mitch and 4 Tay. We are tied currently. All right. Jesse is up next. Jesse has voted for Tay to win. That is 5 Tay, 4 Mitch. Who is up next? Tayo. Tayo has voted for Mitch to win. So it's 5 Tay, 5 Mitch. We are tied again. All right. Where were we? Paldo has voted for Mitch to win. So that is 6 Mitch, 5 Tay. All right. Shark. So up next, this is from her blacklist. Shark has voted for Mitch to win. So that is 7 Mitch, 5 Tay. Steve has voted for Tay to win. So that is 7 Mitch, 5 Tay, 6 Tay, sorry. And the final vote goes to Ryron, and Ryron has voted for Tay to win. So we do have a tie. This is the first tie jury vote ever in Black Market history. And it does go to score. I think, we kind of know the scores already. But Mitch has a score of -12, almost -13. Skinny Mini just sent 400 bits and said Queen Tay. Thank you, Skinny Mini. All right, and Tay has a social score of $34, which means congratulations, Tay. You are the winner of Black Market Redemption versus New Blood. That was an insane jury vote, I have to say. And Jesse sent 500 bits. Tay, get that crown. I'm sorry, Mitch. Unfortunately, you are second place, but you made it really far, and you played an incredible game as well. You both played incredible games. Your speeches were both amazing. Paul highlighted his message, said Mitch robbed Goddess. Isaiah.
She was the money that we all put in, plus whatever money's been donated throughout the stream.
Forever. So if you guys have been talking, you guys haven't heard me. Crap. Michaela sent 90 bits. You've only heard me on the stream, so that's okay. Isaiah said Queen Tay. Michaela sent 90 bits, said using my last bits to say I love you, Mitch, again, Rat King forever. Also, second place, Twins. I can't hear what you're saying. Plethora sent 100 bits, said sorry, Mitch, good game, Tay. Ryron sent a bunch of bits saying congrats, Tay. Skinny Mini sent a bunch of bits saying amazing season, Red. Thank you so much, Skinny Mini. And thank you, everyone who's been supporting me. We got a hype train going. Let me see. Bluetooth, AirPods.
Just unmute the stream.
B-Sank sent 100 bits and several other bits. Thank you, B-Sanks. And Ryron sent bits. Emptying my bits right now. Thank you, Ryron. We're still in the hype train. Still going. And let me rejoin this Discord. Sienna sent several bits and said for the hype train. Thank you, Sienna. Paul Highlight Image said, "What would have happened if we opened Pandora's box?"
Emptying my bits right now.
It's a good question.
Thank you, Ryan. We're still in the hype train. Still going.
I don't know.
And
Final 8.
Discord.
It probably. I think it still would have been a tie. It still would have been a tie, even if we opened Pandora's box.
It said for the hype train. Thank you, Sienna. Paul. Highlight Image said, "What would have happened if we opened Pandora's box?"
Sorry, everyone, I'm back. My phone died, so I haven't been able to hear what you're saying. But congratulations, Tay, and sorry, Mitch, but you did play an incredible game as well. And Ashley sent 100 bits. Congrats, Sissy. Love you, Tay. I missed that one. So thank you so much, Ashley. My wife. Who's your wife? Misank said, "Big Echo." Is there an echo? Someone's echoing, I guess. Someone should probably turn my stream on mute. But it doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, I understand why you didn't have it on mute just a second ago. Skinny Mini just sent, I think it said something like 1,000 something bits with Hype Train. Thank you so much, Skinny Mini. And I think we just passed level 1 of the Hype Train. So thank you so much. Let's keep this going. Let's keep it going. And let's start the reunion call. Now I can hear you again. Let's turn on all the videos. What were you thinking, everyone? I haven't. It's been silence for me because my phone's silent. I was like, why is everyone so silent while I was revealing the votes?
Iconic tie finale.
That's like the most iconic way to end.
Why is the word rat being blocked by Automod now in your Twitch chat?
I have no idea. People.
I'm gonna allow Michaela to say rat.
I'll allow her to say it.
I don't know why it automated that one sentence when it was in the middle of her saying congrats, but
it makes no sense. People have been saying rat all day too. I don't know. I guess they've been using the rat emoji.
Like, she literally said congrats, Tay, and it wanted me to block it because it's had rat in congrats.
Does it block it if it's used too much?
That it doesn't pop up that much. I've had to unblock bitches a couple times, but that's it.
That's awesome.
That's crazy. I mean, we're still gonna stay on here. We're gonna have our reunion call. And we're just last time this reunion call was very long. So the whole thing that might not be on the stream. But I don't know. How's everyone feeling? Oh, it looks like we lost some people.
They said, "Fuck this shit, we're out. It's over."
Oh my gosh. That was crazy. A tie vote. I mean, I had a feeling it was going to happen, but I wasn't, like, sure. But that was insane.
I'm so happy that my vote was the tie. When it caused the tie. Because I just wanted to be chaotic this whole fucking game.
Red said he didn't have a suspenseful way to read those votes, but I was just on the edge of my seat the entire time. I was like, I don't know. It was so back and forth.
I was voting either way, so it really was.
Yeah, I was okay. I'm not gonna lie. I was really on the fence about who I was gonna vote for. It really came down to literally the last speeches decided who I was gonna vote for. So
I can hear echo. Is somebody like still listening to the Twitch stream or?
Yeah, it's, if someone's listening to the stream, please mute it. There is a major echo. Yeah, no, when I said there was no dramatic way to do it, I meant like what I wanted to say was no matter which way I do it is gonna be dramatic. But then I'm like, that just reveals it's a tie. So I just said that instead.
The way you said it, I thought it was gonna be like a landslide, and I was like, "Oh no, this is starting to look like a tie."
Yeah. That was insane. Man, it was. Thank you all for a great season. That was a crazy season. Got some bloodbaths in there.
Good thing there wasn't that much drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't recall any drama ever that happened at all during this.
Yeah, me neither. That honestly, like, you all played really great games. The Final Four is like, wow. I was when I was thinking about like all the games the Final Four going into it today, I was like, all of you like have a really good case to win.
Mm-hmm.
And
the only way I'm coming back is if there's a heroes versus villains season and I can be a hero.
Oh, you're a villain.
Miss
You know you're a
Bang,
villain.
you're a villain. We all know it.
You know you're a villain, bro.
Though I'm saying
I
if
know I
there
am.
is a
I'm
heroes
well
versus
aware.
villains,
I mean, chaotic evil, what?
Skinny Mini just sent 3 bits. Thanks so much, Skinny Mini.
I will 100%
I just
come back as a
want to
villain.
point out that not only was it like the most villainous game of the season, but like most villainous game of like Black Market, most like way worse than Cap could ever do. Like, it's more villainous than Cesar's game, any other org that's existed. Everybody should step up their fucking level.
I mean, period. Who else was making threats?
I liked the game. I thought it was a great game.
We just got to level 2 of the hype train. We just finished level 1. Thank you so much, everyone. Also, traditionally, we invite previous winners into this reunion call. So,
Rip, is Mo
Steve
paying attention?
and Kyle.
Mo just said something in the chat, yeah.
If you
Black
want
Market Bear.
to join the
Black
call,
Market Bear.
and Bear, I mean Shark's not here, so I thought I could get Bear here, if Shark was here, but
I'll text my buddy, see if he shows up.
Your buddy Steve Bear.
Steve from Chicago.
Yes, Steve Bear.
I swear to God, I was literally telling everybody he was Steve Moses because I thought he might be.
Steve Moses does follow me on Twitter. Maybe he'll play a game Black Market once. No. Just kidding.
Yeah, the first boot.
I don't know unless you ask.
Yeah. So, message me on Discord, Steve, Kyle, or I'll just invite you real quick. All right. Give me a second.
Bailey on mute.
Steve said let Kyle go, and he did the last one. Okay, I mean, you're invited. All previous winners are invited. But if you don't want to, it's okay. I'll just... Let's see.
Honestly, I just want to thank everyone. This was a really iconic season, and I had a lot of fun. And I didn't know if I was going to have a lot of fun, so I'm glad I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you all had fun. Well, that was a ton of fun.
I actually got to play this time, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Isaiah, how
Yeah,
does
I
it feel?
enjoy playing with you, Isaiah.
Isaiah, how does it feel to have been
Oh, Shark's here.
same placement, but you did better?
Shark.
It's still a win.
I wanna know what that
You
feels
should have been
like.
the first person out.
Period.
Me and Steve talked about it on like the first or second day how there was no way both of us made it to like anywhere near the final together. Like there was just no way that. There's no way.
Can we talk about how I so desperately would have rather been voted out instead of Isaiah, and then I made it here to the final four?
Shark made it, guys. Shark's here.
Hi, Shark. I was literally campaigning to the other people to vote me out instead of Isaiah, and it still did not work.
Hi, Andrea. Also,
Well,
our
here's
tradition.
here's the thing about any of that, and here's the thing about season 2 and ties. Like, literally, information is hard to come by in this game. If you can get information by pushing a tie, it is helpful to know that. Like, so it's helpful to push a Ryder and Isaiah tie, even though knowing full well that Isaiah's score was going to be lower than Ryder.
B-Sync sent 100 bits, said, bye guys, have fun, congrats Tay, and awesome hosting, Red. Thank you so much, B-Sync. Here, let me...
You know what I want to see? I want to see everybody's scores.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to do that. Yeah.
Score reveal, Red.
Yep, we'll do the score reveal. Also, sorry, we got an echo right now, so I'm just trying to connect my AirPods to my iPad right now. Okay, whatever. They're probably connected to my phone now because it's turned on. Let's see. Yeah, let me do that in 1 second. Andrea, if you want to invite Jacob on, you can, because the tradition is previous winners are all allowed to join this call. So we love to have him on as well.
What's the app called again? Discord?
Yeah, he's here with me right now.
What's up, Jacob or Bear?
My Crooked Bear is here in the house.
He's here.
Hold on, he's gonna see if we can join the Discord from his phone, because mine isn't super working.
Hey, send me the invite.
Yeah. On Bear, you want it on Black Market Bear?
What's up, Steve?
You should still have access to it. Let's see.
Oh, or Steve me.
Steve Bear.
Steve Bear is not going to respond to Steve Bear. He doesn't even remember telling me his name was Steve. He was drunk when he was trying to get in the game, I think.
You can tell.
Alright, scores are coming in soon.
There. Okay.
I sent it to you, Jacob.
Okay, I invited you.
No, I seriously did get distracted during the live show when Molly DM'd me. My favorite person in the world, Molly, and I are now friends.
Kyle, I have to... Kyle, I sent you an invite and then, but I didn't give you access to the chat, so just 1 second. So... Bear... Jury... Okay, Jacob, you should have access to the voice chat now, the stream chat. And Kyle, let me give you that 1 second, and Steve. Both of you are already... Okay. We'll just call you Jury for now. Where's Kyle? I know he's in here. There he is.
Red, something I know everybody's dying to know.
Mm-hmm.
When we were broken up in our first rankings, what was the reasoning?
Wait, what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we all have theories, but we want to know why we were broken up like that.
Oh, for the first
I got
bloodbath?
to choose the groups.
For the first bloodbath? Are you saying for the first bloodbath?
Oh, if I had chosen those groups, they would not have been the same way, because I honestly would not have tried to take Franco
the
out.
first bloodbath.
So the first bloodbath, I did it completely by rankings. The top half of the rankings, the people who did the best were in one group, and the people who were in the bottom half were in the other group.
Yeah, the top half
Kyle's
of them
here.
just didn't want to admit that publicly.
What's up, Kyle?
Yeah, we were literally like the top half.
Yeah.
I can't hear you yet.
Well, Isaiah, you did.
I did tell
Can
Mitch.
anyone
I
else hear
did tell
Kyle? Or is
Mitch.
it just me?
Of course you did. How could you fucking not be happy that you were in the top half somehow by some fucking act of God?
It's like,
I'm gonna fully blame it on. I think a lot of us are putting Isaiah like 3.
Okay.
Yeah, because there was no chance that Isaiah was going to win, so why not put him high-ish?
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
he was my number one. At that
Oh,
point.
we knew you had a heart for him.
He was awesome. What can I say? He was great.
we were like,
No,
oh,
I heard-
we were like,
Tay is definitely right. We shared a lot of information to that 4-person side chat, right? So like we knew
Yeah,
what
we
Jesse
did.
was telling Isaiah, we knew what Jesse was telling me.
Yeah. I told Steve everything, and I knew I wasn't like his top person, but I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just keep telling him." I'm like, "Whatever."
It worked out.
so
Like,
it was very funny.
You're constantly in our
here's
chat
the
like,
thing
no,
that would've-
Jesse
here's
just
the
told me
thing that
this.
would have happened
No.
though. Like, what would have happened if like Tay or Ryron had gone in like the second bloodbath is I would have 100% been with you and Shark.
Yeah, no,
So-
I felt that too. Like I knew I wasn't like your top guy, but I knew you still trusted me, so that's why I kept telling you everything.
My favorite part was that one day where I was like, "Oh my god, Jesse just messaged me," and then 2 seconds later, Isaiah was like, "Oh my god, Jesse just messaged me," and then
Uh-huh.
Ryan 2 seconds
Yep.
later was, "Oh my god, Jesse just messaged me."
Yeah, that was funny.
How's Pacey doing? Can Pacey say a couple words to the stream?
Say hello.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, what does Pacey want to know? What does Black Market Pug want to know?
All right,
Pacey
here
supports
are
all
the
winners.
scores. By the way,
Kyle, how do you think you would have done in this season?
I would have been terrified. I wouldn't have survived the season at all. There's so many of you.
this was an intense
There were a
season.
lot. I don't even know if I remember everybody's name.
I don't. I still
is
have to
a lie.
remember everybody in Caesar's game's name.
Yeah, but some of them are too
Everybody
quiet.
that's
So yeah, I definitely don't know who some of them are.
Especially since everybody started appearing offline, it's really hard to tell.
So the question Bailey was supposed to ask was who my tether was, because I definitely lied the fuck about that, because we were supposed to in that one like group of 8, we were supposed to put like whatever people we were supposed to put at the bottom, and I mostly did. But I put Joey like the furthest on the bottom because I just had a bad read from him.
I don't know if
It's like-
Brandon is here or if Brandon can hear this, but I have to take this moment to point out the fact to him
He's
that
not
he
here.
can finally stop bringing up that he could have possibly beaten Lito in that tie, because he was not anywhere close to beating Lito in that tie if I would have tied that vote.
Oh my god, no.
And he still brings it up.
Well, that was my
Wait, what
first
happened?
red flag with you, obviously, because like me, you, and Brando were in an alliance.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We were
The random dudes. That's what it
the
was.
random dudes, yeah. Because me and Brandon acted like we had no idea who each other were, but we
That's what
actually are.
Brandon told me. Brandon's like, I never said anything to him. I'm like, oh, I'll introduce.
Yeah, me and Brandon were actually really close and have talked a lot before the game.
That was tough.
We've seen each other's
Actually,
dicks like months ago. So
Whoa. We don't need to go there.
So the scores are up on the stream. Scores are
I feel
up
like
on
I
the
was one of
stream.
the only like truly new people. I don't know how many of us there were, but it was
no,
really
honestly, Jesse, you were. And in fact, look, I think if you'd have made it to the end, I think you'd have had a ridiculously compelling case of being able to, like both Mitch and Tay were able to say, right? Like they had friends and they had connections coming into it, and they could work them and they could work new connections. But you had 0 old connections,
I was
which
so
I think
happy
is
I
super
had
impressive.
I'm a person like Shark because I knew Shark really knew no one because she was
Yeah,
on.
I was about to say, I was like, I also knew nobody coming into this.
Yeah, but your score was also
really-
minus
y'all really did
44, and I don't think Jesse's score was minus 40.
I just want to say, Shark,
Y'all
I really
buried her deep. That was not very
Right.
nice.
Yeah, we're looking at this. We're looking at
Every
this
time.
spreadsheet right now.
Deep.
It was
Shark.
just,
Yeah.
I never had a positive score the entire time.
Shark,
No,
I
fine.
wanted to work with you so bad, but literally every time I wanted to work with you, you made it seem so shady that I couldn't work with you.
Yeah,
I'm
honestly,
sorry, I
every
didn't
time
know
I
how
tried
to
to talk to you, it was like, I don't know.
I so
Yeah.
much
That
wanted
was
to work
my
with you.
that was my state the entire game. I was like, I don't understand. I don't know what's happening. I'm just trying to stay in the
Like,
game.
especially like when I tried to make a deal with you about that bloodbath. When I came to you and I was like, "Hey, listen, I will put you on the board if you do not put me on the board." And then you did not give me a definite answer, so I went to Jesse.
Yeah.
I mean, I was saying that was a lie. I wouldn't have picked you. Just
Oh, I 100% know that. However, I was gonna make it anyways.
yeah, because you did the same thing when you put up
You
Little.
have to work it. Here's
Yeah.
the thing, like Andrew and I actually talked quite a bit about like Clone Wars. We had a good like connection.
Yeah, we talked about
Uh,
Star Wars for like probably at least an hour.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was so happy when we made that small alliance because I felt like if we got over the hump, we would have went all the way.
Yeah, we could have.
Yeah, I still feel bad about what happened with Leto because I really did not mean it to come off as aggressive as it did. I just knew that Tayo would not listen to me, so I had to force her to listen to me.
I was willing to take that gamble. Like I forced Ryron to not put me on that board. I was ready to. And maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe that was dumb. But
No, I think that was a good move. I think that was a great move.
yeah, I wanted to play the game. And honest to God, I actually wanted to keep Leto in the game because as soon as Isaiah left, the biggest, like the target was going to start shifting more to me, unless Leto was still in the game. So. Like, it was a bit selfish, but also a bit, like, I did still feel bad about ranking him 10th publicly out of 10.
So I knew me and Lido, like, I knew I was his tither, so I knew, hopefully anyways, he was ranking high every time. And then after Hayden said that the tither rule was over, I was like, okay, I want Lido gone. I don't want Lido around. I have no real connection with Lido. No offense, Lido. Sorry about it.
By the way, the scores are up on the
So
screen.
who's still in it? For those of us who have not watched at all.
It's over.
1-1.
Is this Black Market Bear? Is he here to cause more fucking trouble?
Yeah.
I'm here for you, Steve.
Okay, Steve Alliance. No, somebody already won.
Yeah, this is
They
the reunion
finished-
show.
Yeah,
They finished before
Oh, wow.
we remembered to come on.
Sorry, Hayden doesn't tell me nothing. I just have to make up shit because Hayden doesn't tell me.
Is that how you won your season?
Sure.
Making up shit.
Yeah. So who won?
Tay won.
Who's me?
Taylor did.
Hey.
Taylor, were you in the first game?
No.
Like the second game, I mean?
No, I'm the only person you dealt with in that game, and I was the one that did not want to vote your ass into the game. And every single other motherfucker is like, let's put the bear in the game, let's put the bear in the game, let's put the bear in the game. And I said, no, we're not doing it. There's no way in hell I'm doing it. And then I told you that I would do it if you let me be dramatic about it and let me vote at the very final minute.
That was fun.
But by that point, everybody else had said, okay, fine, Bear's in, and my vote didn't even matter. So I'm
Well, and it
very
was funny
against twists because of the bear, which is why I didn't want to push that stupid fucking button in the first place. In this piece.
Yeah, that was
Man, Pandora's box would have affected jury, right?
I think. Okay, I want to calculate how it would have been if we opened Pandora's box, but also the scores are up on the stream and they're also in the general chat there, if you want to see them. So let's see. So I said final 8 would have gotten double, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh my god.
6. So final 8 was still. I mean, all the 6 voters from the final 8 were still a tie. So Shark, would you have still voted? You would have still voted for Mitch to win, because yours was from Blacklist.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, it would have been the same exact result. So it would have been a tie, if we had opened Pandora's box. Because it
same result.
That is so insane.
Yeah.
That is insane, honestly.
So we fought that stupid fight for literally
for nothing. For nothing.
Yeah, somebody got voted off over that.
No, Isaiah and Kai would have fought regardless. Let's be very realistic about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
That was just something that was waiting to happen.
Twice.
It may have happened a little later, but
Yeah, true.
Well, and here's the thing, like, I publicly was very against what Isaiah wanted to do, too, because I, fuck this, I'll fight anybody. I don't want to push this damn button. I and I had a long conversation about it. She's like, and I was like, fine, like, if everybody else wants to do it, I suppose we can do it. But, like, then it got, like, it got to be the time period, and then Hayden was like, oh, we'll give it 5 more minutes. I'm like, wait. Like, do we really get to just keep having time to discuss this, or what?
Yeah, the rolling deadline, that was a mistake of me to do.
Hey, how did the social score? What was the social score thing? Like, how did that come into play this game?
Same way as usual, it's tiebreakers and final 3 were the only times.
Final 3.
Yeah.
And a tie if, it's a final 2, which actually happened this game.
Oh, yeah? Who lost on final 3 in the social score?
That was me, Ryron. That's okay. I kind of saw it coming, because I don't know. I just had a feeling that it was low because it was already low way back when I tied with Isaiah. So,
but
it wasn't shark low, and I should have kept shark. No, but like
seriously, that was probably like I think I made several mistakes in the game, but the stupidest thing that Ryron and I probably did was keep Mitch instead of Shark.
So when I won the executive and then the VP, I was like, let's let it tie because that's hilarious.
Yeah.
And I said,
literally, I was still in chat.
I'm all for it.
Iconic.
And I was just sitting there like, this is a terrible idea, but I'm not in the game anymore.
I know that Mitch trolled me about that in the public chat, that it was iconic that Shark still ranked me1 even though I voted her out. But not only did I vote her out, I voted her out twice.
Yeah.
So,
Dang.
Honestly,
were you guys able to call each other while playing? Or
yeah, they could all talk. They could all.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I mean, half of these other people are in orgs together at the very moment. Like, so.
Wow.
I don't think I'm playing with any of you right now.
Well, but you. Okay, fine. Maybe you're. Well, Sienna, you were though. Like, so, like, there was probably crossover.
Oh yeah, if depending on this battle back that I'm hearing about,
Yeah.
I might end up playing with somebody again.
So,
well,
Ryron, the interesting thing about your score is you were higher than Mitch. Like, what was it? Like right before today, before the rankings today, you were higher than Mitch. Actually, I think.
I see that.
Yeah.
Tay.
And honestly, this is a mistake of Ryron. Ryron got in my head that I might have had a low score, and Ryron should not have done that. Because
Okay,
I
so
could have
here's the
cared less
thing.
about social score, because I did not think that Tay and I were both that much higher than everybody. Like, I honestly did not. But
I'm not gonna lie, I literally just wanted to do villainous moves and be chaotic. So I feel like I accomplished what I wanted
You
to do.
achieved that goal.
Yeah. Like, I lied to literally everybody except for Tay.
See, there is, if you count lying, if you count not telling the entire truth to everybody, then I lied to everybody, like, daily. Like, outright lying to people, I probably didn't outright lie to you or Tay, or Isaiah too much.
Oh, I outright lied to almost everybody, and that was just because it was like, why not? I usually play these games, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna be loyal 100%. And I was loyal to my alliance. I didn't want to have any other loyalties. I was not about that. If anyone came to me with a deal, I was just like, maybe not, but I'll say yes.
God, you guys kept Ryron over me. Come on.
Oh, I always hated people who did that with it.
No, we
Just
tried
yes,
to
no
take
matter
Ryron
what.
out. I was ready to. I was ready to see what that score was.
Yeah. That was a very interesting like final three situation because I wasn't sure if it was going to be Mitch or Ryron. It was, I mean, from DRs I kind of knew because it looked like there was a plan that was forming, you know, to tank Ryron and put Mitch higher. So I was like, okay, so Mitch is probably going to be good in final three. But I wasn't like if I didn't see those DRs, it would have been I wouldn't have known really.
It's okay. If I would have made it to the final two with Tay, I would have lost, and that would have been fine.
The DRs, everyone had great DRs this season. It was great to just see the behind the scenes of what was going on.
Today, Discord told me it was too long, and I had to fix it.
Bro, my DRs were like not even like 2 sentences.
I wrote whole books in there for Red. Like,
yeah, you did.
Most of my DRs just said, "I don't trust Steve, but I'm telling him everything." I'm like,
the funniest thing
copy paste and send that to everyone.
Jesse,
Yeah, I feel like if I played with Steve, I think it'd be my downfall because I can already tell that like Steve, I would just want to confide in him.
yeah, you do. The weird thing is, Steve like told me nothing. He gave me no info, but I just kept giving it to him. I kept telling
But he's
Ethan
got that like he's got that counselor vibe. He like can come out
It's
as like a
absolutely
counselor.
true. I did not tell Jesse jack fucking shit.
I know.
And-
But I was okay with it because I knew that's the game you were playing.
And Jesse, the other funny thing about your DRs, well, you were saying that about you're actually saying that about Isaiah. You're like, I'm ranking Isaiah like high because I really like him for some reason. I don't know why. And then was like, he's probably not ranking me high either. And then Isaiah was saying in his DRs like, yeah, Jesse's. He was saying Jesse like really likes me for some reason. I don't know why. I'm ranking him lower. Or something.
I like personality. So when you come on the stream and you're a lively person and you're lively with me in the Discord chat, then I'll like you and I'll try to keep you safe if I can. Honestly, that's the way I was playing.
Yeah.
I remember, Red, I said something like, it was when we were doing the pairings for the Valentine's Day, and I was like, my alliance wants to split up and wants me to pair with Jesse, but I don't want to pair with Jesse, but here we go.
I had the same situation.
So, Jesse, I do want to clear something up. There was at one point where I was definitely a little aggro to you in DMs. That was literally all for show. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. I knew it's all a game, and I made a decision people weren't going to be happy with.
Yeah.
But I made the decision what I thought was best for my game. If I didn't make that decision, would I be in the top 7? I don't know. I don't think I would.
Just to I can screenshot stuff now, right?
Yeah.
You can't lose social points anymore, so...
Yeah, you're good.
You start All-Stars at a -5 and you screenshot.
Okay,
I have a
I
question.
can't post it in the general chat, so I'm just gonna put it in the spectator chat.
Did anybody lose social points for screenshotting this season, Red?
No one did. No.
Wait,
What
is this new rule? What is this new
Because
rule?
I definitely took screenshots on the first day and then reread the rules and was like, oh fuck, and went back and deleted them in my chats.
Bear, Jacob, the new rule is that you can't ask for or send screenshots. If you do, you lose 5 social points.
Okay,
If you get caught.
Follow-up question. Is this rule because of him?
No, it's not actually because of him. It's actually because...
It's because of Red.
It's because of Red. Yeah.
It's actually... Well, no, Season 3... The reason I did it was because the first round of Season 3, Michaela did this really... I thought it was a really cool move where she told everyone, nominate or put these people under review, right? And everyone's like, okay, we'll put them under review. And then she put someone else under review secretly. So that it looked like someone went against her, right? But then someone went around asking for screenshots, and she got caught because people were asking for screenshots. And I just feel like that takes away from, that makes people more afraid of playing the game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So So I took it away because of that.
Dang it.
Makes sense.
I thought it was because a certain Red person faked a screenshot in another game.
That too. Well, no.
Can I go back and send a couple screenshots because our social scores were so high we could have wasted some of those points?
Yeah, we honestly could have.
Yeah, you could have.
Well, in my season, what I would do is I would tell people to rank me high, and I would rank them high, and I would type out a message to Hayden, ranking them high, and I would screenshot it, but then I wouldn't send it to Hayden. I'd disconnect it from the Wi-Fi.
Or
so
you,
wouldn't send to
you
Hayden.
would edit your message.
Or I would sometimes delete it or edit it.
Yeah.
So it looked like that he submitted the rankings.
So it
as
looked like
is
I
in the
ranked.
screenshot.
It looked like I ranked my allies high, but I was actually dropping their social score because I wanted to get to the end with them and beat them.
You guys, the real strat is, well, if you want to send screenshots, is to like send him your rankings, and he says you can change them until they're due. You just gotta change them before they're due.
No, yeah.
Just keep sending in different rankings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent there's one day I sent 3 different rankings. I was like, ah.
I never questioned my rankings. They were all perfect.
I don't know. Hayden kept dropping some twists one day, and I was like, well, I've already sent mine in. Can I change them?
Yeah.
I sent my rankings in with 5 minutes left, every single time.
There was one time when I changed my rankings. It was because I set my rankings in, and then I wrote this long ass DR to Hayden. And then I was like, wait, after writing that DR, I need to change my rankings. I was like, I need to switch a couple people after writing all that out. Hold up.
I remember that. That was funny. See, the DRs do have an effect on the game. You start thinking things more.
They do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, well, it's been real.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna yeehaw out of here.
Yeah, and we're losing viewers on the stream too. I mean,
we're not gonna go till 6 a.m.
We did that last time. That was insane.
Please, no.
Yeah, it's because Pleth isn't here to continue.
Does anybody want to cry or?
I actually don't want to cry about this game.
Oh,
I was happy.
Calm down, Winter. I wasn't talking about you.
I mean, again, coming in, I didn't really know anyone, and I was happy to play this game. It was fun.
It was fun. It was a fun.
Shout
way
out to
spend the
Jody for
evenings.
still being here.
Yeah, thanks, Jody. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Well, I'm at least gonna end the stream, but if not,
Shout out to Skinny Mini for saying 6 a.m. Let's go.
Yeah.
Skinny Mini, let's go! I only knew 2 people coming in this game. I knew Lene and Skinny Mini, and that's it.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, Lene asked you to apply, right?
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was right after I screwed her out of a final 2 in Big Brother the Game, so I felt
She
bad.
probably deserved it.
Well, we randomly got more viewers, and then we lost viewers. That was
It's probably Lene. She probably knew her name was being mentioned. Lene actually helped me in this game because fucking Among Us is a game that I don't actually know how to play.
Oh,
and
please.
But we didn't.
Oh, please.
No, literally.
Among Us.
You can't say that anymore.
You can't say
No,
that.
but not anymore. But before this, I did not. The one time that I played it in December, I was very clear with friends that I was playing with. I need to be coached and eased into this, and I was not. So I just quit playing. So Lene heard me say that, and she's like, "I'll teach you. It'll be slow. It'll be fine." And she did.
Among Us was the first game where I was like, okay, Steve's not my guy. I mean, I still liked you, and then we made the alliance with Shark, so I was still kind of happy about that. But because you voted me out, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, whatever.
Yeah, that's because I was aligned with everybody, and they were all telling me 17 different things.
I know, but I still trust you.
I voted for Tayo to win that exec.
I know.
He was not working with me at all.
I was shocked. Yeah, I was like, I never knew Steve was lying with those peeps. Because the first thing Tayo said in the meeting was
I mean, I was at one point, kind of.
Tayo, the first thing she said when she gets in that meeting is we all know Steve's working with them. And I was like, oh, okay.
All right.
I didn't. I did.
So I'm gonna end the stream, but we can keep talking if you want, because we're basically the viewers are basically us and maybe a few other people. So, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you so much for all your support, all the bits, all the subscriptions. I really appreciate it, and thanks for helping make this a great season. Night, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.